COVID-19 pandemic is impacting negatively on children, triggering an increase in suicide, ideation, self-harm, and depression caused by isolation. Concerns over new swab testing policy. Concerns are again being raised about insufficient testing after the Ministry of Health cut down on the swabbing of asymptomatic primary contacts of COVID-19 positive patients. Griffith, PCA, has submitted nothing to prove wrongdoing by Hackshaw. Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith has sought to clear the air again on allegations surrounding senior police officer ACP Erwin Hackshaw, saying that the Police Complaints Authority, PCA, is yet to submit documents pertaining to the acquisition of funds alleged to be by illegal means. Cops, give us real-time info on COVID breaches. Acting Deputy Commissioner of Police Jason Ford said yesterday that the TNT Police Service, TTPS, will take action against anyone found to be in breach of the COVID-19 regulations. The Alsing urges citizens to stay alert on other diseases. Minister of Health Terence Alsing is appealing to citizens to do their part to ensure Trinidad and Tobago does not experience other diseases epidemics while it is currently grappling with the COVID-19 pandemic. Inmates' challenge of prison COVID protocol delayed. A group of over 500 remand prisoners will have to wait a while longer for their appeal challenging a judge's decision to deny their lawyers an opportunity to cross-examine Chief Medical Officer Dr. Roshan Parasram and a senior prison officer in their ongoing legal battle over health and safety measures at the country's prisons during the COVID-19 pandemic. NGC records $2 billion drop in profit, and economists devaluing TNT dollar, not the best option. So these are some of the stories that are making way in all three papers, The Guardian, The Express, and The Newsday. So you can go out there, get the papers of your choice, read up on the articles and see what's happening. So I see my countdown has begun for me to get ready to pay some bills and to do our news headlines, which is brought to you courtesy Green Dot Limited. So hold a sec, I'll be right back.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chia seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, Body Light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359
or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi, good day, people. This is your nutritional educator here. As you know, the whole thing is about educating people. So you see, when you're educated, you can make better choices when coming to your health and your wellness. And this is what we're about here at Natural Solution Education. That's the first premise of a doctor. That's what it means, is to educate people so they can make better choices. Now, today what we want to show you, we spoke about having what we call our essential immune protectors and immune enhancers. This is what we're going to be sharing with you today. Right? Now, we're going to start by the OxyLife. You could have mentioned this already. Now, the OxyLife is your hydrogen peroxide, and like I said before, the senior people will be quite familiar with this because this is used, as you can see here in the chart, for a number of things. Now, primarily what we're using this for is to disinfect the system. This sits on the same periodic table as bleach. What do I mean? The same ability that bleach will have to kill all viruses, bacteria, antifungal, etc. is the same protection we get with this, but of course the human body can handle this. Now with this, you're taking 3 drops 3 times a day, and this will release and expand oxygen in the system. And as we know, once oxygen in the system, body is able to heal. The medical fraternity always knew that. The thing is, the challenge is to have oxygen stable enough in a particular area in enough time to cause change. What we have is the OxyLife that will do a good job in that area. There's a range of issues here. And by the way, this will protect you from a number of things, especially those of you suffering respiratory problems. Here we have what we call the liquid chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is one of my favorites because this has the ability to cleanse and detoxify the blood. Under a microscope, guys, this looks the identical way to the human blood and even the platelets, because the difference is this has magnesium at its base, and of course our cells have iron at its base in its core, but it's the same thing, meaning that this will be able to help to build the blood. For those of you who have low blood count and issues in blood, this is excellent for building blood and detoxifying the body. I promise you guys, if you take this for 3 months straight, it will deodorize your body to the point where you would experience no morning breath. You will sweat, but you will get no scent, and most importantly, as I tell persons and they laugh sometimes, you will use this and you will defecate and there will be no scent. Completely deodorizing the system. Of course, you know about our Super Silver has become very, very famous. And I don't have to mention about this much because people know the benefits of silver. As a matter of fact, silver is what they used before the advent of antibiotics. This is nature's antibiotic, people. It will kill those bacteria, those microorganisms or pathogens, we call them, without harming the immune system. So this is big time. And this is something that every household should have. You should have this in your medicine cabinet. We're talking about functional medicine here, that you can reach for this if your child's scraped, they have a bruise, a cut, what have you. If you take this, you take it about 1 tablespoon twice or 3 times a day.
Well, I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 6 a.m. headlines on the Street 919 FM, brought to you courtesy Green Dot Limited. In the headlines, Jack Warner battles COVID-19. Rain and wind wreak havoc in Mova. And overseas, Jamaica is seeking to use more technology in today's general elections. Those were the morning's headlines, courtesy Green Dot Limited. A major newscast comes up at 7 a.m. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
So welcome back on the inside. If you're just joining me, you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy, and it's Free Up Yourself Thursday. Oh yeah. It's where we can discuss anything you want to discuss. And the lovely Miss Felix will not be in with us this morning. So, the lines are open. My numbers are 342-0081, 478-0595. And if you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, or even your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
And good morning to Ms. Sharon, too, and other Titans and viewers, and because, you know, I was a bit concerned about the 4 children who saw their mother moving out, because I'm a retired teacher, and there was a boy, he was a good person until the fellas play last with him, because, you know, they like to hit and run, you know. And he would erupt like a volcano. I wrote a letter for them to take him for counseling, because at that time they had departments, right? They just set up the child psychiatry and psychologist and things. But they took him out of the school rather than take him for treatment. And years later, when he was a big man, I remembered his surname, and that person committed murder. So I would suggest that whoever is responsible for these children or others who know them could make sure they get counseling and continuous evaluation. The continuous evaluation is important. And the next thing is that nobody should remind them of what happened, because memories don't leave like people do, and they may react negatively. So rather, they should be encouraged, you know, if even they get angry, to, that they must control their anger. People must remember, do not remind them of that incident. So I ask that whoever knows them or whoever could get in contact with them could make sure it's important that they have this counseling, because they have the Children's Authority now. And when they have appointments for continuous evaluation, to take them for it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Thank you, my dear. Take care, and thanks for the info.
You are welcome.
Yes.
Okay.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey,
morning, Sharon,
Mother.
wherever you are. And morning to everybody. We used to read some part where maybe a senator or somebody wants the age for mask wearing increased to age 11.
Yeah.
They already want to have this country ungovernable. What about if that 8-year-old child contracts the disease? What would she say? He too small to contract COVID? I don't know. Everything the government wanted to do, they had to find a reason. If they put it to age 11, next thing you hear, they say it should go to age 17. And the things are so, everything is an excuse. Is your health. Yeah. Everybody wants to be healthy. So if something is going around that is going to make you sick and even to kill you, they don't mind. As long as they could oppose the government, oppose it, and this is why the people and them don't want to follow instruction. The 8-year-old could get it, and even the same 8-year-old will tell Mommy, put on your mask. Uncle, forget to wear your mask. That same child will take the interest, and all they have to do is to educate the children. Not leave everything for the government to tell them ABC. Tell them why and what is going on.
Yeah.
Take time off and talk with the children.
So
gosh, true. Man, they're disgusting. They're worse than a baby. Okay, right.
Caller, good morning. Lost it. Call me back. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning to my brother, Bruce.
Hey, my brother, how are you this morning?
Well, after God, I'm well. And good morning to my sister Sharon, yes, wherever you are. And good morning to each and every one where my voice is heard. Brother Bruce, I hear in this senator, these people, she said she is a lawyer. And if you, that way, as I tell them, go into the law book and see. There is the law there already. What she coming to do now? She coming to tell you that you violate the law. The law said that child from 8 years could be charged. So what she's trying to say, I tell a lot of them, I'm telling you that they have false paper they're working with. Because if you're the lawyer, you're supposed to know the law and you're supposed to bring the law out to the people and tell them, yes, I tell us 8 years. How you telling the government to go back and you see that all this trying thing after the government is if the government is stupid, if they will follow them and the stupidity. Because the law states it is in the law book. It is in the law book. Let them look at it. You know, these people just going through, just passing through and get a paper and come back and say, I'm a lawyer. You in the Senate, you're a lawyer. You have to tell people that you're a lawyer. Them tell you that you are a lawyer. And them do not care about this country. And I keep telling you, they do not care about this country. That is why we pray. When we pray to the Almighty God that they will never get back into power. And this is the hardest 5 years Kamala Prasad will ever have in his life as a politician. This 5 years, and I doubt she could make out the whole 5 years. Because you see how they're on she back like a tick on she back. Ever see a dog with such a tick on it? Just so they are on she back right now. And she sees she could put people in the Senate there to give trouble to this country. But he's calling on the Senate President to deal with them, use the law book, put them out where to put out. Have a blessed morning.
Thank you, my brother. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Pleasant good morning, Brucey.
Good morning, Mrs. Thomas. And how are you this morning?
Good, thank you. Is Sharon there?
No, she's not here today.
Okay, right. I dropped up late, you know. Dropped up late. Oh, God, I was tired. Yes, well, I called to say good morning to each and everyone, everybody. Sharon, her family, Jenny, Angie, Punapuna, all those who have been helping doing the layman service, the nation, they help those the frontliners, all, everybody. Prime Minister, everybody. This morning, Monica, Mr. Napuna, maybe down in Miss New Village, my darling, what's your name? 1285. Those abroad, all the mummies in Tobago and the daddies, everybody, Malcolm, Bridget, everybody. Well, Mr. Mommy Sauce, the gentleman who just talked there,
Andrew.
and everybody. Only have a blessed day. The little sheep no whining out. Have a pleasant day and know that no matter what goes on in this country, God is in control.
Yes.
Have a blessed day.
You too, my dear. Take care. No, in all honesty, I see no issue with, a child from 8 having to wear the mask as mandatory. Because I can tell you that COVID-19 is not watching age. It really isn't. So let us try and protect our children. Please. That's the way we have to think right now. We can't think any other way. Protect ourselves, protect our children. So you can call me up. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good, Sharon. Nothing. I know you.
No, she's not in this morning.
Okay. Bruce, it's so difficult to get to the station. But anyway, have a pleasant morning. I want to say this thing about the child wearing mask. I see nothing wrong with it either. You have to adjust things. You just have to make a comfortable mask for your child.
Yeah.
Bruce, I remember when a lot of people started joining the Muslim faith, all you could have seen was their eyes. And even the children were wearing masks.
Yeah.
Right? If you go to the mosque, you have to leave your shoe outside. I went to a wedding once, I think it's Hindu. You have to also take off your shoe. And there are a lot of other restrictions, which I don't want to get into. When you join a gang, you have to follow everything the gang leader says. Right? You can sleep when he says, wake when he says, go here when he says, and no. Right? And why are you doing that? Because you fear for your life too. Now, anytime you go to a Muslim country, a woman, she must have her head covered. Even the queen. Okay? Yeah. People set their law. And this is all about saving lives. Because you don't see it, I asked a couple of guys yesterday, they were driving. The driver had a mask, but he wearing it as a beard. The other person next to him was not. And you see that all the time as you drive. I said, if you see a fire across there, would you drive and take? He said no. I said, so because you don't see the curve, you don't want. But the space was big and people were blowing, so I had to move on because we had stuck them.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, people intend to break the law, to not do what is right. I remember when the UNC were in power, did they ask any, I forgot what the girl was asking for. When they put the penalty for driving with a phone in your hand, for not wearing your seatbelt, and a lot of money, and if you don't pay on time, and if you are charged more than one, a whole lot of things. I can't go through it now because I can't remember it. But, they put their laws too. And you had to. Everybody was so careful. Nobody was using the phone. And a whole lot of other things. Maybe people who have, like Mr. Chan, who do it. So they put a whole lot. They say, they're charging taxes. But they put up a whole lot of things for the citizens to pay, and now you are telling the citizen, you said you go into go along with the government with this matter. Now you go in Parliament. It's all about lies. Let me tell you something. When you lie once, you would lie again because it's comfortable for you. If you are going to support the law to safeguard the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, do it. Now, if you have to pay $1,000, you do what is right.
Yeah.
So you would not have to pay that $1,000. Just as if I don't have my seatbelt on, I'm not talking on the phone. Oh, come on. Take care. Have a good morning.
You too, my dear. Take care. Again, it's to save our own lives, eh? Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, my brother.
Good morning, my sister. And how are you this morning?
Well, I'm up, I'm up and rising. But I want to say greetings to you and yours, Sharon, you and yours, and all the 91 family, and to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say blessed morning. I'm glad I get in this morning. I can't fight it no more. So when I'm able, I get in. Yesterday I called 3 times yesterday morning. I didn't get in. So I don't worry in it again, but I'm listening.
Yeah.
So I want to wish everybody God's blessing, to those who are affected this morning by the bad weather. My heart go out to you, and I want to ask us to continue to know God is on the throne. He's able, and the good work that He began, He is able to continue, but we must have that confidence to know that He's able. So just so we prayed it through and we ask God for another 5 years, we could just continue thanking Him and asking Him to make the crooked ones or the rough paths smooth, and that the opposition will, I have no doubt, will be in subjection. We can do it. We could say what we want, but God is able. That the parliament will have order, and the people in parliament will know that it's not about I get it done or you get it done or we are made doing it because you will look good. It's because of the welfare of Trinidad and Tobago. I thank God for a certain person that is at the helm that will keep things in check. So what was meant for bad will turn out to be good. People, let us remember we are in a pandemic still, and it will go on. We have it for a long while. And in spite of the naysayers and whatever people have to say, if we can obey the law of the land, we cannot obey God's law. And this is not draconian law. This is a law to protect ourselves, to protect our family. I am home. I went out yesterday. I did what I had to do. When I come back, I wash my glasses, I wash my mask, I wash my face. This is what, just to protect yourself. My granddaughter come by me. She have on her mask. I have on my mask. We sat down. We talk at a distance. Another one came yesterday evening. This is what you do. Do things to protect yourself. We can't take this thousands dead because Trinidad can't hold it. So people, talk to little children. My little nephew come, he's 3, and he have a nice little mask. And they can't bring him out without he put it on. He wants it. It looks so nice just on his nose and his mouth. So God is good. Children complying. Why big people can't?
Yeah.
Let us trust God for it and have a wonderful morning. You will hear me again. I had to save. I can't call, but I'm listening.
Yes.
And my support is with us. Mr. Ira George, we thank you for this privilege, and people, let us try to keep the station safe. Don't put them in no jeopardy. So let us do things not with emotion, but let us think what we have to say. Have a nice morning. Love you, darling.
Love you too, my dear. Take care. So remember, you can also call 4780595, 342-0081. If you're calling from the U.S. and anywhere abroad, or your Magic Jack at home, 718-874-3860. Caller, good morning.
Yes, Brucey,
Yes,
come
my
back.
dear. Yes.
I start to celebrate my birthday because my birthday is Saturday. So here how much Virgos it have, eh? My sister, my father was the 25th, my son is the 28th, my nephew is the 4th, Miss Gloria is the 5th, and oh God, you're talking about Virgos, right? So you know what? I celebrated them today,
Well, all right.
And I saying happy birthday to all the people. Nice people, you know, but we're not lucky with people, boy. Hi! Bruce, let me tell you something, eh? Everybody is big people. It hurts my heart and mind to see people walking without their mask. It is so important, Bruce. I'm not making joke, brother. I wear my mask. I do everything. When Miss Gloria going out, when I come back, I follow the instructions. And I have a hearing impaired friend on my street. He said, I've seen so many people in Cape not wearing a mask. It is sad. I saw a young girl, and they walk, they don't care. The other day I was going to change my check, but I didn't notice. The maxi driver had on a mask boost, and others had, but there was someone. If I did see that person, it's either going, because you can't be having and letting passengers coming, but no, I ain't taking that, you know. That is for our producer. Look at how many people have died.
Yeah.
It's serious, you know.
Very serious.
In my young 73, I 37. I have, Bruce, let me tell you, see, Miss Gloria, you know what has happened me? You see, when I have bad, well, the chikungunya, Jenny know about that. I got it very bad in my hip. That's why I tell you, I dance. I love. You see me dancing. You see Miss Gloria, and you see me dancing.
Of course.
You forget I went on stage and get prize in it, so tell them now. I love to dance, and that's my hobby, and I love to sing. Anyways, blessings to our beloved Prime Minister, Father God, may he continue to give our Prime that wisdom, knowledge, and this guidance, and bless him, bless everybody. And I wish the opposition will cooperate.
Yeah.
It's not about PNM and UNC, it is about the human and people, Bruce. What is that? Disrespect, Bruce? Morning, Jen. She calls out to me to see my neighbor if I'm okay. My friend in Valencia, Margaret Darling, Catholic lady, has not forgot. I apologize. I will call. You see that lady that listens to Oli every day, and she's here everything I say. So good morning, darling. Morning, Ali. Everybody. I send my love. I am happy like Papi. And when you play music, I dancing, right? And my two brothers that I tell them morning, one does call and one don't call, but they'll be listening. So Brucey, darling, blessings to your family, Mission, everybody. I love all this. I spoil you though. Father to the Puna, morning, Angie, everybody. Love you, Brucey. I keep going.
Yeah, no, darling, all right here.
Hey, blasting. Hey, I love them CDs, bad. If you see all that blast, oh, good, and Miss Gloria be even bad. Goodbye, darling. Enjoy your day. Love you, listening. Locked on and listen. Bye, everybody.
Yes, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Caller, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Hello?
Yes, you hearing me?
Yeah, Bruce?
Yeah, you hearing me? Morning.
Yeah, I know you're in here. You understand? Yeah, Bruce, that music you played this morning, I could carry everybody through the day. that music this morning was beautiful music, man.
Thanks,
you
man.
have good choice, you know music, you know. I listen to you. You know good music, man. You see, you mix and things is real nice, but you're giving everybody a touch. And that's why you're not a good DJ.
Thanks much, man.
You know, Bruce, what I want to talk about is Tuesday gone. It's a lot of rain, real rain. I was going from Sandy Grande, and I was watching a piece of cloud. First time I see pink lightning in the air, real water, right, coming down the road. When I reached by Orange Grove, I was on the right-hand side of the road, and as I go to move up, because a lot of traffic, the car cut off, and it wouldn't start. Rain in a Bruce. All I say, I put on my hazard light. When I do so, everybody look at the balloon behind you, because everybody want to go there and use a new sense in the road. When I do so, I saw somebody came and knocked the glass. I wanted to know where this person came from. I went on the glass, it was a woman. She said, put down your handbrakes and put the car in it across the road. I took it from the right hand to the left hand side, you know. I entered real traffic. So I wanted to know in my mind, you understand, who is this? She said, sit down, but I had to amputate in the car. You understand? She pushed me across the road, my left hand side. She said, you call your people? I said, no. I said, when you rain done, I will check it out because I know I shouldn't get a problem.
Yeah.
So I said, excuse me, are you an officer? A police officer? She said, yes. You understand? No, she didn't have no uniform or anything. She was driving a white ring rod. You understand? I saw her in the haste now with the rain and I couldn't ask her name, you understand? And you know, it was so wonderful that you could, especially a woman, because you know when you stop on the road now, when you stall or anything, nobody has stopping to give you no chance, you know. You understand? They find you and you said you shouldn't be on the road. You understand? And that woman came in the rain. She didn't have a uniform. She had a hood over her head, right? And she pushed me across the side of the road. And as I reached across, you know, don't tell me the car started, you know. You know that? So I want to thank that lady. You understand? And we have a lot of good officers in the police service. I just observed sometime you're going down the road and see a car with the hood up and see a police van pull aside or a police car in front of it, assisting, you understand? The person who have a problem there about this sort of thing, you understand? So there were a lot of good officers, as well as a lot of wicked ones there. So to all the good officers, including that lady, I want to thank her, you understand, for what she did for me, you understand, on Tuesday in all that bad weather. Real rain, but you can't see where you're going on the road. Nobody ain't doing that for you. So have a good day, my brother, and thanks again to that lady and all the good officers who are to see on the road. But what I want to say, you know, you don't say me on the road, when police timing on the road, on one side of the road, and drivers on the other side, giving people light to inform them that police timing. Now that, you understand, as far as I'm concerned, they are lawbreakers also, because if people are breaking the law and the police trying to stop them from killing people and killing innocent people on the road, and you telling the people that police time to cut down on the street, they are even worse than the people on the street on the road. That is evil, and I tell a police officer at times, some officers say, you know, whatever motorbike on the other side of the road, and when they're doing that, stop them and charge them for that, because they interfere in police work. You understand, my brother? Have a good day.
Yeah, man, take care. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, Bruce, me again.
Yeah, mother, morning.
No, from that $1,000 we have to pay if we don't wear that mask, I'll advise people, take $100 and try and get at least 2 or 3 masks and keep it so that you wouldn't have to pay the $1,000. And what you can do, put one on a dressing table, not for use. That is when you're done put on your lipstick and you're done brush your hair as a man or whoever it is. Remember your mask, you have to put it on. So you take up another mask, put it on, but leave one where you know you can see before you walk out. If not, keep one in your car, just as a reminder. It's not to use, just put it there, but always have in your bag that when you get into the car, if you forget to taking it up in your house, you just put on your mask. Okay? That is just a way of doing to remind you to wear your mask. Okay, bye.
Thank you, mother. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Bruce.
Hey, morning.
Yes, good morning to Trinidad and Tobago and all the listeners and callers. Morning to Sharon. And I want to say good morning to Miss Teresa that speaks a little while. And happy born day to Mora, Materials for Frog. Well, I never going to see a tune for that. You're good, so. Right, so I just called to say that.
Yeah, man, cool.
Yes, man. So, as the line free now?
Yeah, no problem,
yes,
man.
I get a chance to give you a break today. Morning, Mano. And morning to Simple Sweet. You know who is Simple Sweet?
Simple Sweet, that name, like I hear that
Simple
name before.
Sweet. Well, that is the way we call her, right? She just speak a little while later.
Okay.
Make her guess.
Simple Sweet. Caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Bruce, but you know, some people who don't take this thing serious at all. They think that the wearing of the face mask, the social distancing, closing down of the beaches, the nightclubs, the boat rides, they see that as annoyance to them, you know. They don't realize how serious this thing that they can die or they can affect people who can die. So in other words, it's like involuntary manslaughter. So you cause somebody to die. And you know, it gets me so angry that sometimes I would say, look, if these people don't want to go and get their business, but I can't think like that, because do they know how much it costs to bed somebody who is contracted that? You know, the cost of a patient, and you multiply that by how much people that the government has to quarantine and to treat for that. It ends up in millions, and the government keeps telling them that it's going to take an effect on the annual budget, and they have to allocate funds for that. Funds that they never even cater for. So how hard it's going to be, and some of them using it as a PNM thing. So this COVID is PNM. It is about a government managing this situation. But when you have a citizenship that don't even care, they think that they know that's a botheration to them. It's sad. It's real sad. You know, and because our democracy is a lie, that people have the choice that they can do certain things. That's why the government know how to adjust certain laws to ensure that people have to wear the mask. But in places like Singapore, because a lot of these people and them who always think that they know economics and all them things, they love to use the Singapore model. But in Singapore, the government don't even have to talk too much and tell the population not to do it, because they have harsh laws, very harsh laws, you know. But these things annoy me. When I sit around and listen and hear certain people coming up and they thinking that this is just annoyance that the government want to do them wickedness, and this government is so bad. And they're spreading these things, and people listening to that and going down that road and doesn't even understand. Now I'm reading an article, it was on TV last night, but the TV6 didn't give much details as yet because the family wanted, you know, privacy.
Yeah.
And Austin Jack Warner contacted COVID.
Yeah.
It's COVID in discrimination against nobody. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. And that's what I said. It doesn't know age, it doesn't know race, it doesn't know gender. Hey. Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce.
Hi, good morning, and how are you this morning?
I'm okay, I'm fine, thanks. You and yourself, you okay?
Yes, I'm doing good.
I just called to sing a little something for Gloria, please. Could I?
Do it quickly, no problem.
Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of water sowed. He has used the faithful lightning of his terrible swift word. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. Thank you, Bruce. Have a good day.
Have a good day, my friend. Take care. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Good morning, Mom, and how are you?
Tired.
You're working too hard, woman.
Oh, God. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Bruce, I get up after 6. Forgive me, people. I reached home after 12 last. How many nights? Today is what, Tuesday?
Whole weekend.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we reaching home that hour. But yesterday, what you talking about? I just jumping and oh God.
Actually, today is Free Up Yourself Thursday, my dear.
Oh yes.
But a lot of people have been discussing the mask because this senator, just let me get her name, is oh gosh. Yes, Jayanti Lakshmi Dayal. She thinks that the government should raise the age of the wearing of masks upward from 8 years old to 11 years old.
Well, I have mixed emotions on that. But I will discuss that tomorrow.
Okay.
Bruce, I'm going to tell you, listeners and viewers, I've got Sharon Felix here. I just called to give you all a little update. I want to thank everybody who would have donated on behalf of Kevin and Miss Bernard, and who continue to support. Last evening, couple nights ago, coming home late, very late, until my husband quarreled with me one night. I just want people to understand how important family is, Remind me,
Yeah.
So last night we finished a little early-ish. So I and my daughter-in-law decided, but the funds that we pick up for Kevin, we're going to make some groceries. So Bruce, we went and we made groceries, but the tray of my van was filled because I bought some things separate for me home.
Yeah.
So it was filled, but the majority of things were for Kevin and the children. So I called Needles, tell him I'm coming down the road. So I give Needles something for the rent. I give the gentleman some money in his hand, and I let down the tree. When I let down the tree, and he see the tree, when we look across to him, I thought I saw tears want to come down, but I turned on the other side. But before we do all of that, Bruce, we were having a discussion to put things into perspective. And I'm saying it because I want people to know that when they support the titans of democracy, every single cent goes towards that particular event.
Yes, that is true.
And I or my husband would take out of our pockets to make it look real good. So Bruce, in the conversation, you see this whole scenario with Kevin and all this bacchanal, this didn't happen by guess, and I want people to understand that. We were just the vehicle to take Kevin to another level. You know, Kevin found out that the wife of the gentleman and him is first cousin.
Wow.
You know, Kevin told us that his father from Landsmeter.
Okay.
Listen now. I felt so happy and relieved last night that I come home and I fall asleep, and I went and sleep about 1 o'clock. That I felt it was the most relaxed piece of sleep I've slept in a couple of weeks. You know how I felt? A mission accomplished.
Yeah.
I'm now talking to Hollis, and I started to cry. And I tell him, we just have things in abundance, some of us, and we throw it away, waste it. And some of us like to show off on others that have nowhere in society, no life. When you get, you can't carry nothing. And a lot of people call me and tell me a lot of things about the gentleman. And I listen, and I take all the advice. I was very uncomfortable. But you know what? While talking to him, he started to expose things. He didn't lie to us. I want to thank the lady, the psychologist who called me, and she started working with him. So we also got a psychologist to work with him, with his attitude immediately. You know, I don't think you, Bruce, understand the veracity of this program and what it is doing to people and what it can do. Kevin and his children is another part of the puzzle for Titans of Democracy. We didn't just do this because we want to do it. Bruce, all along, remember, I keep telling you something, I'm feeling something with this fellow. And I told him yesterday as I've been talking to him, you have an opportunity to make Kevin a reality of something, a change, especially for those two children. So with that, I want to real thank persons who would have donated. I want to thank, I've gone to all over Trinidad and Tobago. I didn't mind doing it because it's for a cause.
Yeah.
And I told Isaiah, I tell him, let's just know. Isaiah is about 10 times the size of one of those children. To tell you how they're small. And that is because I'm not properly eating properly and so on. Massachusetts and foreign TTB, and we have to talk about trying to see if they can help. And I myself will do it while I look for something for him to do.
Yeah.
And make himself a proper man. And you know what touched me? Within the whole thing, he said nothing ill about his children mother, nor the landlord that he was up by before.
Yeah.
But he have a bit of anger because Bruce Wayne, his bringing up ain't easy and still ain't easy. We'll talk often, I will tell you who the family is.
Yeah.
But I just want to thank Trinidad and Tobago and the world of foreign listeners who have come up for the cause. So the completion now is Miss Bernard.
Okay.
I'm just holding on because I'm waiting to get some materials. Once we get that, we will know exactly how we're going on. So we'll be going down to her and starting her project.
Okay.
So again, I want to thank everybody. Bruce, sometimes it hurts in my heart to take the little money because it's little pensioners and things. And I say, no, God, boy, I ain't think so, but the people want to do it.
Yeah, they want to help.
And I want to tell them the help is not in vain. And I didn't just do this because we have to understand sometimes, stop the hate and the racism, not doing nothing for us.
Sure, right.
People out there suffering. And if we can help, let's do it. I can tell you, one mission accomplished. We have a next one to finish.
Yep.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes, my dear. And that was the lovely Miss Sharon Felix. And don't worry, my dear, we're right here with you. Kola, good morning.
Blessed morning to you, Bruce.
Hey, my brother, how are you this morning?
Really good to be in your land.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, God is always the boss. Well, I just heard Sharon.
Yeah.
Well, boy, this sister is so, well, she's so great. Oh, God, nothing to beat the Titans, my Bruce. Nothing to beat the Titans. Morning, Trinidad and Tobago, and by extension, the Titans of democracy. Bruce, this masking ain't no easy thing. You can't please everybody.
True.
The problem with me and that mask, you see the blue mask, it'll sweat your face.
Oh.
And a little incident happened with me and a security guard in the supermarket. My face so wet, and I just pull it under my chin and wipe in my face. The man jumped over me, so, put your mask! Put your mask! I said, King, my face wet and I'm wiping the sweat off. Well, that kind of cool him down because, I mean, you don't talk to people that way.
True. True. So true. That is so
you
true.
don't approach people that way, friend. And the way how you were coming, I pick up a tin. I don't know what kind of tin because I stop him with it. No, boy, that man coming like a raging rhino. And I explain any man and he still insists on I must put on the mask. I say my face wet. Then easy. I against him, you know, you doing the job.
Yeah. No, but you gotta know how to speak to people, and I remember.
Definitely. Easy. And nothing wrong with the mask. It's the type of mask you wear. It has a lot to do with it. And people want all kind of fancy masks. The ordering pretty masks and all kind of things. Different color, red, green, and yellow, and all this stuff. We just have to take the time and do what we have to do.
Yep.
It's simple as that. Never say morning to my laughing. My sister would make you laugh once she covered the air. Bobby so smart that you get the sister. Mano, Mr. Chance, Jenny. Well, you know, I go look to call everybody. Deep South, Bath area, I'm gone.
Yeah,
You
man.
King.
Yeah, man, bless.
Chuck Lady Boy, Kelly Shield. Oh God, best friend, man. Oh God,
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah, okay.
Caller, good morning. Hey, morning. Ooh, hey, I hardly hear any boy Needles, boy. What? It's the same thing. Mm.
Anyhow, I called the tell Chance to talk this morning. Hello?
Yeah.
And that gentleman, he also waking up to because I was doing things last night, and I know if it's 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock in the morning, just what is up. I hear that I jumped in my yard when I looked like man was kidding. Yeah, but she tell you the scenario, how I?
Yeah.
I don't want to put names and what things she can say. And keep it like that. It's, anyhow, again, thanks to the titles of democracy, and she's doing a good job, and as the gentleman say, the days are back. It's a rest.
Yeah.
It's a rest, and they be careful. But if she go hold on to the titles, but keep the titles together. Alright, so have a good one.
Yeah, man, bless Needles. Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Hey, man, morning.
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, and morning, Sharon and Sharon. Good morning to all the lovely people of Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks for the giving that we give.
Yes.
Thanks for the giving. We have to say thanksgiving. You see, Bruce, sometimes people have people who need things and they can't, they don't know how to ask people because sometimes they ask people and people not giving them anything at all. But thank you for the fellow where we come out, and I hope that he cut down some of his anger and understand what's going on, because sometimes they take pressure so much, and when the anger come out, everybody start to talk about it, he's a bad man. But I'm glad the little children come out and say, Daddy, little children know their father.
Yeah.
They know the father is a good man. Daddy, we going with you. Daddy, don't leave you. We going with him. The father was bad. They would have stand and let the father go about the business.
True.
You understand? So, Mr. Gentleman, God bless you. And God bless all of us who do something for you and things like that. And sometimes we give and don't say we give. Just give and turn your back. You understand? Just give things. Because sometimes you have things that are going and you just throw it away, just having that coin, not giving it, you're hoarding it. And the long one, you end up throwing it away. You have something, share it, because none of you can nothing know where we're going. I've never seen nobody going in a grave and they have all the millions of dollars on top of the grave. So, people, let's give and forget. Give your neighbor something. Find out if your neighbor have a cup of tea. But, you know, sometimes your neighbor ain't nothing and you ain't know nothing. You understand? Love your neighbor. Tell your neighbor good morning, because some people say, my neighbor don't talk to me, but if you ain't talking to your neighbor, you understand? So all you
let's start a new Trinidad and Tobago, as Jenny say, a transitional country. Let's do it like that. Trinidad and Tobago, love to everybody, Mammy Sauce, everybody, 1285 Passy Street, everybody. Okay, good morning to you. Passy, Salman, everybody, Miss Gloria, Tobago, Miss Tunapuna, everybody. Love to everybody. Jackie and Jackie, Miss Friday, good morning to you. Bonnet Guns and Mongo. Love is the answer.
Yes.
Help your neighbor. Love. Bruce.
Yeah, man.
Good morning to you again.
Yeah, my brother, take care.
Yeah.
Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Brucey.
Morning.
You know what I was saying about the people who making a fuss with the mask for the children at 8 years? You know, when they go away, they ask no question. I have to do just what the people say. Let them go rush. Let them go in.
That is so true.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is so true.
When you're trying not to use seatbelts in the car, tell them they're using it, no? What age you supposed to have a buckle up from?
That is it. Yeah. You can't have a baby in a vehicle without a car seat. That is a charge. Immediate charge.
You understand? Everything here, they're always making a fuss, but when they go away, they have to abide with the people, though. They dare not ask and say nothing. Let them go Russia and ask Putin. They're telling me you put on a mask and the children is 8 years. We too disgusting here, some of us. Too disgusting here, Bruce. You have a blessed day.
You too. Take care.
Darling, bye.
And that's just it. Let's just abide by the law, do the right thing, and we'll get through this. Everything will happen. You feel I'm not feeling the effects of this? You feel is not everybody, is everybody. It have no more entertainment industry, everybody trying to do things online, but how much you will do online? Caller, good morning.
Bruce, good morning to you, my dear.
Good morning, darling. How are you this morning?
Thank God to see another day, Bruce.
Yes.
Bruce, listen to Sharon there. Then Kevin become part of us, Bruce. Because she's in his father from Lansmeter, Bruce. You know, Karen, Karen has a whole family. You know that, right, Bruce?
Yes.
Right? So I was a bit, I was taken off just there when she said Lansmeter. Oh, my God. You know, so I'm like, Kevin, good morning to you, my dear. That's another half of us, Bruce. You understand me? And I want to take this opportunity to thank Sharon Felix, Bruce. Once again, when you're Lansmeter, Bruce. You understand me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Once again, I'm telling you to the way that's a part of we too.
Yeah.
You understand me? I want to thank her, you know, that taking up this project and making sure that Kevin and those two babies, you know, happy. You understand me? Like yesterday when I heard that this mother-in-law went and lost her life, and then the other person went and hung himself or something like that, then he square Bruce. All this come back into memories, Bruce. You understand me? We doesn't know because look at mother gone, who did take care of those children, you understand me? And the gentleman, I didn't know if those are the children's father. But you know, a mother gone. You sure of a mother, you understand me, Bruce? You understand me? So I want to thank Sharon, thank you, darling, for taking up another half of us. You understand me, Sharon? What else you could do? Sharon, one thing I always admire is Bruce, and you also. A lot of people calling in this radio station, you know, and always have some sort of problem, and then she always go out. Jakey, oh God, don't come down hard on China. You know what it is she's all about, you understand me? Like helping, you understand me? Like helping. And this is not be good enough, Bruce, because they've been recommended.
Yeah.
And Sharon, George and you and Bruce, and they will continue to do the good program and the good work for the people trying to be good. Bruce, I want to speak about this mask. I want my fellow citizens and my people trying to be good. All of be real. Bruce, I see some of them wearing the mask underneath the nose. You know what I'm telling you about, Bruce? Bruce, and they're coming down at, the children is 8 years, and they're going to be charging them. Bruce, oh gosh. It will be real. Bruce, this is because, you know, we doesn't want to have, look at how much debt we have in Trinidad here right now.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Mommy, have a few seconds, sir?
Okay, sweetheart. I'll call back in.
All right, no problem, yeah. So we're going to get ready for our major newscast, right? Pay some bills, do our news, we will come back. Jen, I seen you, but I can't take you now because we have a few seconds again. So you want to call me back after. Right? So keep it locked to the street 909 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. It's Free Up Yourself Thursday. And I'm going to play some a little music to uplift you as well while we taking the calls. You know how we do. So keep it locked. Sharo, get some rest, lover. Later.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chia seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, Body Light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi, good day, people. This is your nutritional educator here. As you know, we go together about educating people. So you see, when you're educated, you can make better choices when coming to your health and your wellness. And this is what we're about here at Natural Solution Education. That's the first premise of a doctor. That's what it means, is to educate people so they can make better choices. Now, today what we want to show you, we spoke about having what we call our essential immune protectors and immune enhancers. This is what we're going to be sharing with you today. Alright? Now, we're going to start by the OxyLife. You've heard us mention this already. Now, the OxyLife is your hydrogen peroxide, and like I said before, the senior people will be quite familiar with this because this is used, as you can see here on the chart, for a number of things. Now, primarily what we're using this for is to disinfect the system. This sits on the same periodic table as bleach. What do I mean? The same ability that bleach will have to kill all viruses, bacteria, antifungal, etc. is the same protection I get with this, but of course the human body can handle this. Now with this, you're taking 3 drops 3 times a day, and this will release and expand oxygen in the system. And as we know, once oxygen in the system, body is able to heal. The medical fraternity always knew that. The thing is, the challenge is to have oxygen stable enough in a particular area in enough time to cause change. What we have is the OxyLife that will do a good job in that area. And there's a range of issues here. And by the way, this will protect you from a number of things, especially those of you suffering respiratory problems. Here we have what we call the liquid chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is one of my favorites because this has the ability to cleanse and detoxify the blood. Under a microscope, guys, this looks the identical way to the human blood and even the platelets, because the difference is this has magnesium at its base, and of course our cells have iron at its base in its core. was the same thing, meaning that this will be able to help to build the blood. For those of you who have low blood count and issues in blood, this is excellent for building blood and detoxifying the body. I promise you guys, if you take this for 3 months straight, it will deodorize your body to the point where you would experience no morning breath. You will sweat, but you will get no scent, and most importantly, as I tell persons and they laugh sometimes, you will use this and you will defecate and there will be no scent. Completely deodorizing the system. Of course, you know about our Super Silver, has become very, very famous. And I don't have to mention about this much because people know the benefits of silver. As a matter of fact, silver was what they used before the advent of antibiotics. This is nature's antibiotic, people. It will kill those bacteria, those microorganisms or pathogens we call them, without harming the immune system. So this is big time. And this is something that every household should have. You should have this in your medicine cabinet. We're talking about functional medicine here, that you can reach for this if your child is scraped, they have a bruise, a cut, what have you. If you take this, you're taking about 1 to...
Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Jason Thomas, and this is the 7 a.m. major newscast on the Street 919 FM. In the headlines, Jack Warner is battling the COVID-19 virus. Rain and wind wreak havoc in Mova. Overseas, Jamaica is seeking to use more technology in today's general elections. And now for the details. Former Government Minister Austin Jack Warner is reportedly one of the 1,201 active COVID-19 cases in Trinidad and Tobago. Reports are that the 77-year-old former FIFA vice president was taken to West Shore Private Hospital last Friday with a cardiac issue, but he returned home to his Aruca home, where his condition worsened. Mr. Warner was taken back to West Shore on Tuesday, where a COVID test yielded a positive result. On Wednesday, rumors circulated on social media that Mr. Warner had died. However, this was not so. The former leader of the Independent Liberal Party is said to be in the care of a public health care institution. In other news, on Wednesday evening, the Ministry of Health reported that there had been 81 new positive COVID-19 cases. A total of 123 new positive cases were reported on Wednesday. There are now 1,201 active cases and 28 COVID-19 related deaths. Also in the news, TNTech and Mova fire officers were called into action on Wednesday afternoon after strong winds and rain downed power lines, a tree, and blew off roofs in Mova. Just after 12 noon, a tree fell on the power and utility lines on Horndale Street. Residents said the old tree destroyed 2 light poles and the cables fell on a car that was parked underneath them. The car, unfortunately, was undamaged. At the corner of Eastern Main Road and Old St. Joseph Road in Mova, opposite the entrance to the Fernandez compound, half the roof of the Hummingbird Bar broke off and blew away, obstructing traffic for more than 2 hours. No one was injured in either incident. In news overseas, Jamaicans will be heading to the polls throughout the day today to elect a government. The Electoral Office of Jamaica, EOJ, on Wednesday said that its electronic voter identification system will be used in 6 constituencies in the elections. Director of the EOJ, Glasspool Brown, said the Electoral Commission of Jamaica had been having discussions about technology that could allow Jamaicans to vote from any polling station in any parish across the island. He stated that it was going to involve the amendment of the act that governs the elections. Mr. Brown added that as best as possible, they were seeking to use more technology in the electoral process. That was a look at our news. Now for a look at the weather. For the period today until midnight, seas moderate, waves up to 1.5 meters in open waters, near calm in sheltered areas. It is currently 32 degrees Celsius in Piarco and 31 degrees Celsius in Crown Point. And here is a recap of our headlines. Jack Warner is battling the COVID-19 virus. Rain and wind wreak havoc in Mova. And overseas, Jamaica is seeking to use more technology in today's general elections. You've just heard the 7 a.m. national newscast on the Street 919 FM. Stay tuned for Tobago News at 9. I am Jason Thomas. Do have a good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282. or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chai seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have
Information at this time. The Tobago Heritage Festival 2020 is here and it's online. Be sure to tune in to the Heritage Radio Drama Series every week until September 11th. You got to tune in at 7:35 a.m. The Heritage Radio Drama Series is brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and is supported by the THA and further sponsored by Republic Bank. For further information on this and other heritage activities, please visit the Commission's social media pages using the handle at Tobago Festivals.
Hot gamble take all. The children crying, but she leaving 6 little children all alone. Well, Sam, he gone to drink and roam. Where is the love, care and attention the children need? Betty Lou, you and Sam better take heed. Think about the children. Not later, but now. Think about the children. Not later, right now. Think about the children.
So as we continue to take your calls this morning, caller, good morning.
Hi, morning, Bruce.
Agent, morning.
Morning, Ms. Felix. Morning to all the 91.9 male and female warriors, Mr. Chance, our guru, Maratana Puna, and all my golden girls. And Ms. Felix, your works will not be in vain. And when you look at Proverbs 19, verse 7, it says, whoever is generous to the poor lends to the Lord, and he will repay him for his deed. So you will be repaid, and all those who have given generously also will be repaid. I want to just focus on Ms. Jayanti Lachmadiyal. She would have said that the mandatory face mask legislation is ill thought out and has instilled fear and panic and hysteria in the citizens. I want to tell her, well, probably that will happen in Jamaica, because Jamaica also has passed a law for face mask wearing. England has also done that, and the other countries are doing that, and they are more developed. England's more developed than us, so probably they also creating panic in their citizens. But I want to know, when we watch in Italy, where bodies were piled up all over the road, where funeral homes couldn't take them, where people couldn't go and see their families, they're just lying there rotting in the road. Wasn't that more panic created in people's minds? So if the World Health Organization and PAHU would have said that wearing a face mask along with other guidelines, would have put protocols in place, will help to contain the spread of COVID-19. What is so wrong with face mask wearing? She also went on to say that 8-year-old she find was immature and an 11-year-old was better equipped. I want to tell her, 8 years, 11 years, immature. We're not talking about immaturity, we're speaking about what is right and wrong. An 8-year-old child by the courts or the law is considered somebody who knows right from wrong. So it's simply about wearing your face mask because it's the right thing to do, and they will understand that. So that argument she's making is nonsensical. They feel they are the only ones who are the intelligence of the society because they went and studied while we play pan. And we are telling them, we out here on the ground, we have sense too. So 8-year-old wearing a mask has nothing to do with immaturity. And not only that, I am sure I heard the AG said, if that 8-year-old child is out in the public by themselves, number one, what is that 8-year-old doing out in the public by themselves, especially when school is closed and especially in a time of COVID-19? If they will be charged by themselves. If they're in the company of an adult, because the law states a child under 16, I think, is a minor. So if that child is out in public, 8-year-old without a mask with an adult, it's the adult who will be charged. Somebody who could challenge me if what I'm saying is wrong. So I want to tell Ms. Medial Singh, Ms. Dial, I can't remember how it's pronounced properly, my apologies, that her argument is very nonsensical. And as a lawyer, I think that she would have failed in putting her point across, and the opposition is just there again to oppose anything and just to make bacchanal and confusion, because had she thought out what she was saying, she would know the law, it has nothing to do with immaturity. It simply has to do with right and wrong. And a child who is 8 years old understands the concept of what is right, what is wrong. And wearing a mask is the right thing to do because the law said so. That is it right there in a nutshell. And again, Bruce, we show safely to all the callers, everybody. Be safe out there, wear your face mask, social distancing, sanitize, get back home safely. If you have nothing to do out there, you no need to go out. If you have to, make it as brief as possible and get back home. Thank you so much, please.
No problem. But you know, I am not sure. Okay, I have had an experience with one of my sons, right? He's asthmatic. And I remember as a baby, we had to rush him to Mount Hope. And there is a liquid because he got the cold. And, well, you know the combination. It's a terrible combination, the cold and being asthmatic. And we had to put a ventilator, what's a ventilator? We had to put those little respirator stuff on his face. Now, as a baby, he don't know what that is. He don't want that on his face. So it was a fight until I had to put him on my chest, put it on his face, hold it down on his face, because it is to help him breathe and keep him alive. So the fact that the government wants an 8-year-old to have the mask on, I see nothing wrong with that. It's to safeguard the child, because you wouldn't like to know that your child contract this virus and catching the tail to breathe, and there's nothing much that could be done but have them ride it through. Come on, people. Let us really think about what it is we're saying now, please. Caller, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Mr. Bruce, I just called to tell Sharon, thanks, and keep doing the good work that she's doing.
Yes.
And I want to wish Mr. Jackson and speedy recovery.
Yes.
And all the rest of persons that who are COVID positive, I wish them a speedy recovery.
Yes.
And you all keep doing the good work.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
Yes, my dear. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
What was I supposed to do back then? Say, nah, he don't want it on his face and all they can't put it? No. No. Caller, good morning.
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 People, don't forget your mask. Shak ladies say, wear your face mask along with distance. Thank you.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Good morning to you, Bruce, and how are you?
Morning, I'm fine. How are you this morning?
I am good. You getting any feedback there?
No.
You good?
Yeah.
Bruce, you know what I would like for all those people who don't want to wear face masks? They must sign a waiver saying that if the child or themselves catches the COVID, that they are not going to go into the hospital. You understand, Bruce? Because when they go in there, they're risking the lives of the doctors and the nurses and everybody else, all the other citizens. So if they refuse to wear the mask,
Police will just watch a child, you understand, who's 8 years and just held this child, you understand, look up the child. Bruce, let us be realistic, man. Bruce is just a guide, and you understand, to let your child on that age, have a mask. Bruce, I am looking at children younger than 8 years having masks on.
Yes.
Younger, and first, Bruce, we like, oh gosh, it's only such a back, everything is bacchanal. Bruce, this mask is for our own good.
Exactly.
You understand me? And a lot of them parents, oh Lord, I see right down in Carnage. Let your children raise the mask, cover the nose is not underneath the mouth. Bruce, listen to me. Bruce, anything happen here will go further. We look for it, Bruce. You hear what I'm telling you about?
Yeah.
We look for it, you understand me? Bruce, the mask is to cover from your nose, go straight down. And it's for our good, Bruce. You understand me? Go and the 8-year-old child, and when you tell me, and the police go, and they have to go to cut a set of unnecessary nonsense, all talk again, Bruce. Bruce, I have my mask, and I using my mask. You know what I'm telling you about, and I'm sanitizing. I make sure I call my daughter. I say, regardless of your kids traveling between your car, make sure you have mask, and make sure she gets mask. You know what I'm telling you about, Bruce? You understand me? So do I calling to my grandson, Granny, I don't go nowhere, I always so much in TV. You understand me, Bruce? We have to take this thing real serious. Bruce, this is not no joking thing, Bruce.
So true.
Right? Anyhow, sweetheart, but Bruce, I wanted to touch on something. You remember the other day, the one who wanted to be the Prime Minister, Trinidad and Tobago, right? From Tobago, who wanted to swim or whatever he wanted to do. I thought it would give him something I was saying yesterday. I thought it would give him some instruction to call election or something for PSA. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
It's right then. But like he ain't going over with it, understand? He gets some team to do some kind of something, and somebody might hear about it later on, Bruce. You understand me? Understand, like he break the rules from the court.
Oh, okay.
You understand me, Bruce?
Yeah.
But wait, let's see what the outcome of it. You understand? Because I know when the court say to do this, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You can't go and tell no other team to do this, and you understand me? The court decision is final. Am I right?
That's so right.
You understand
so
me? We'll hear the outcome of it. Bruce, have a good one, sweetheart.
Yes, my dear. You too. Take care. Malcolm, call me back. Caller, good morning.
A blessed morning, Bruce Wayne.
Morning. How are you this morning?
Hey, all right, Ms. Sharon Felix, loyal listeners and callers of the Titans of Democracy. Bruce, we let we guard down. We get complacent. We get irresponsible. And we still disobedient. You of us, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, no, the whole world, if you of us were doing it. According our caller, going to 10 country and saying we ain't no mask now. If it was. Go in China and they lock you down and you come outside. If you of us were showing you. We in Trinidad, as I say, we disobedient. We don't like to hear what people telling we to do. That is the right thing. We always, according to people, you all people who don't hear us feel, and we feeling it right now. Right now we feeling it. Cases, look, yesterday was 130-something. From 80-something and 60-something and 40-something. You was watching your Bruce.
Yeah.
100 and something, and people still. This bar owners association, them talking about what? I don't know why people want to go outside and line still. Only buy all the thing and go home and drink and watch the TV. Look at nice cricket going on. You guys, nice thing going on. Keep all yourself at home. Occupy yourself at home.
Yeah.
You don't have to go outside. This is all they've been telling us since February. They come into we and telling me exactly the same thing all the time. I hear people saying, but the minister says they don't no mask is not though you ain't bound to wear mask. Oh please, from day one they saying we wear masks. As far as I listening to them every update. From day one they're saying to wear masks, and I don't know why we so irresponsible, why we so disobedient. They always say instruction before destruction. Let us take instruction. Bruce, Mr. and Felix, good work. You know you're on the ball all the time, and we have your back all the time. They can't touch you, according to Julia Davy. They can't touch the Charon. Bruce, have a nice day. Trinidad and Tobago, only please let us listen to what is being told to us. Thank you very much.
Ah, boy. Well, I must say I'm learning to multitask this morning. Sexy Flex morning, darling. At the end of the day, I encourage my children, wear your mask. And if it is I am moving, going anywhere with them, taking them anywhere, and I see they pull the mask down, put the mask back over your face properly, please. Caller, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning, baby. How you go, darling?
Hi, doing good. How are you?
Yeah, well, I just wake up before the anthem ring up in the field on our morning, and I was listening. Watch me. Only this make my day. My radio never changed in 5 years. Never station, never changed in 5 years' time. And I saw a lady yesterday with a little child. You could see the child is about 3. Because the child carrying fully waiting, walking for himself, so she holding on. And that child had on a mask, and that child is about 3. Right? And I telling the driver, I said, watch, look how obedient that woman is. She masked up, and she child masked up too.
Yeah.
Right? It looks so neat, and you know, man, I feel so proud of that lady, boy. Oh God. Well, you have a blessed day, and we jump safe, please.
Yes,
Miss Sharon, thank you. I ain't start again at New Year. This Friday, really.
Yeah, no, it's Friday.
I start again. I start again at from the self-help yet, but I ain't rushing them because I know how the country is right now. I have a heart. I ain't calling and say, they ain't give me, and they ain't give me. Have a heart. Things going on right now much better than where you fighting to get right now. People fighting for life. Right? So you have a blessed one day.
Yes.
And you could tell me anything Bruce could become because say Bruce now. You know.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, please. Have a blessed one.
Okay, my dear. Take care. And let me tell you something too. When you check it, a lot of children, if they see mommy and daddy wearing a mask, they would want to wear the mask too. They mightn't be too sure about what's going on around them, but all they know is, but mommy and daddy, I want a mask too. I want to put on one too. Come on, people. Oh gosh. I fell up here this set of nonsense about everything that the government tried to put in place. Everybody has a whole big problem about it, and come on, man, come on. Let me stop this now. Let me try to move forward and try and see if we could get past this. People dying. you know, unfortunately, is when it hit home, then all the stupid talk they stop. As it hit home, all the nonsense, all the dotage talk they stop. Caller, good morning.
Blessed love to you, Mr. Bruce Wayne.
Blessed love, my dear. How
and
are
your
you?
family, and Miss Sharon Felix and her family. Sharon, I hear your tone of voice this morning. God bless you. As I tell you, God point you. That's your work. Don't give up. Yes, showers of blessing over you always. Trinidad and Tobago, blessed love to you all. Titans of the Makoshi family, Shak Shak Lady, Mother Puna, Mommy Sauce, Miss Thomas, each and everyone who I cannot call, but you know the family is the Titans, right? Blessed love. All I have to say, if people want to play a position, let them play a position, right? As you just say, when it comes to the doorstep, that is the way they go start to take heed. They ain't only go to heed. Yeah? Mr. Bruce Wayne, I know I have a problem with my life. And I just take the mask straight on, it's strangling me, but I still put it on my face. Because I know it will take me further more than putting on the mask. I might lie down and suffocate in the hospital and they hear I pass out. So I doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, so all you do it. Stop playing stubborn. Put on the mask or receive from 12, from 8, and it start to come. Look how far that number reach up to. All you will shock enough. All will shock all your life and all you watch, all you seen it on Al Jazeera, where they call the name of the archives and pronounce the word good. And so much of people dying. Then we getting news about America, Mexico, all them other countries. But I'm telling you, this is not a play of video play. We are not in no kind of movie. This is not a movie. This is seriousness because Mr. Bruce, as the rain touched me, I know. Right now, I sneeze from since yesterday. I went on a business yesterday. You know, just now what from the sinus. It just come true. Yeah. And I still have to put on the mask to go out there. Because I know my problem, my health. Right? Yeah. So all you are begging, all you please, let us do it, save lives. And it have some delinquent parents too, who don't care and having the little children of them go pay the price. All right. All you take heed again. I love all you. Keep loving all yourself and all your family. Mr. Jack Warner, blessed love to you this morning and family, and speed recovery, and you see how the situation reach. You see where it spread, where it reach to. All right.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce.
Good morning, my dear. How are you this morning?
I'm good. But Sharon not out this morning.
No, she's not here this morning. She's taking a little rest. She's a little tired this morning.
Well, right. She needs that sometimes. We all do. Because you know my kind of time in these days, very late. So I'm too long tuning. Okay. But I want to say to ask Trinidadians, and the 8-year-old could go in court and give evidence and send somebody to jail? Yeah, they take evidence and they say, children don't lie. So a child giving evidence in court is a serious thing. So why can't a child wear a mask, know the law, know the right thing to do? I see younger children than my granddaughter younger than 8 and always have on a mask if she going anywhere with me or the parents. She have about 3 or 4 masks, right? So people, I don't know, people just trying to be obstructionists, they call them now. They're just trying to be obstructionists. Because if you have children and you carry them out, just how you know you have to put on a mask, get a mask for your children. Other than that, leave them home. If you don't have a mask and you know if you carry them with you, the fine is $1,000. What would you do? Carry them out there and run the risk of paying $1,000? If you have no, and it's easy to make a mask, you know, you could use a bandana, you could use a kerchief, you could use whatever you have. You don't have to go out and buy an expensive mask, you know. Use your little things you have at home and make a mask. If you have to go out there, make a mask. You get some lacing, whatever. Use your head, because $1,000 is not easy to pay.
All right.
The disposable one selling $6, I think, in the pharmacies. So if you have to buy that, get that beforehand. I don't know. Some people just like to make things difficult. Is a life-saving strategy. And what I am saying, we need to show people how this thing, the treatment for COVID. I feel we need some films, some videos to be shown on news. The suffering. They talk about putting a mask when they have to put the oxygen and that staying on your face, putting tube down your throat and through your nose and all this. People have to see, because I think there are some people taking this thing as a joke. We need some videos on the news running, showing you how the treatment for COVID is when you can't breathe, when it gets to your lungs. That is what we need in Trinidad and Tobago. We have to see to learn. So we have to see it. I think that is what they have to do now. Okay, Bruce, enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
You too, my dear. Take care. So as I said before, we need to highlight a lot of the positives that have been going on, especially in our constituencies, our different communities. We could call and highlight some of the good things that are going on, roads being fixed, repaired, water leaks being repaired, all these different things. Because we can't keep with this negative going forward. And as Sharon and myself was discussing yesterday, we are going to be doing some things now where we highlight a lot of good. So you see, like the folks that the Titans would have helped, and we go forward doing things like that because we need to highlight the good in everything. We have enough craziness going on in and around us as is. So, Top Cop releases PSC review of a year on job. Gary scores very good. The first review of the first year of Gary Griffith's performance as police commissioner has been very good, according to the Police Service Commission, PSC. Griffith, who assumed the position in August 2018, made his appraisal public yesterday at a news conference at the Police Administration building in Port of Spain. He scored a total of 81.69 points for his work between August 2018 and August 2019, with a final rating of very good. In his 2018 to 2019 review, Griffith scored 40.37 for duties and standards, 34.42 for organizational results, and 8.9 for competency, which all added up to his total score of 81.69. I have done all that I can do, and I have performed as best as I can, and I have served the country, and I have serviced the people of this country. With pride, Griffith beamed after revealing his results. Griffith noted the assessment was an initiative, one which he passed for the most part with great results. I'll hold it there for now because I'm getting ready for our Heritage Festival skit that's coming up in just about 2 minutes' time. Right, so keep it locked. We'll be right back as I prepare for that. So keep it locked to the Street 909 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. We go to our Heritage skit and we'll be right back.
you talk, come talk with us. On the street, 919 FM.
Joanne, I have to go in the bank to pay some bills.
Mom, remember we're going to sign you up for Republic Online and Republic Mobile.
But don't I still need to go to the bank to sign up?
No, Mom. Republic Bank made it even easier for us to sign up. Just visit republictt.com, click the Republic Online sign-up banner, follow the instructions, and you're good to go.
No need to visit the bank when you can use Republic Online and Republic Mobile. Pay bills, transfer funds to any local bank or to any Republic Bank account. Check balances and more anywhere at any time. Take advantage of Republic's convenient sign-up process and do your banking from home. Log on to republictt.com and find out how easy it is to sign up today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We know the street because we talk to the street.
Come talk with us on the street 919 FM.
You are now tuned into Yesteryear's Courtney, a Mount Killeen production on the Tobago Festivals Network.
Hi, Esme. How are you going? Where are you off to?
Me is going home from in the shop.
Okay, please, let me carry your bag.
No, I could carry it. And beside, I not want nobody to see we talking.
Okay then. Well, if that's so, if that's what you want, bye for now. I guess I'll see you soon. I think I'll be on my way to go talk to Pa.
Okay, Theo.
Bye. Where you there? So long me want to talk to you. Where were you? Pa, on my way. I met this girl, and she's the most prettiest girl I ever seen. The girl of my dreams. I think I'd like to marry her. I will not sit down and allow Rilla to marry you to that girl. But, Pa, I love her, and she loves me too. And with consent or not, we are going to get married. Matter of fact, I'll go talk to her parents. No, sir, you're not leaving here. Not so things go on. You have to carry what you have that make you a man, and then you go with your parents. Okay, Pa, I think I can do that. Boy, before you go, make up your mind. Say you fully love that girl and you're ready for marriage. Make sure you're clean. In our days, only one disease you know about it. And what might that be, Pa? You ever hear about pregnation? And that will make you are the 19th out of me 24 pitney them. Take it easy, Pa. I won't be having so many kids. You better not. Because that disease there, you know, they no more. Where you get now, our sick with them I call gonorrhea. You just have to be cautious. Always wear your hat. Protect yourself. Use your rubber. But as you want to get married, me feel you better wait for your wife and let she be your partner. Okay, Pa. Thanks for the advice. I think I'm going down the road now. I'll be on my way.
Daddy, me really not like Esme behavior of late, you know.
What about? What no?
She said she don't want for married man.
What? Esme?
Yes, Pa.
Esmeralda, come out here instantaneously.
Yes, Pa.
Me here. You don't want to marry to Mark again?
Yes, Pa.
Ah, boy. After we choose him and about to make wedding plans, you dare talk about you no like? Well, tell me something. What you get that Mark don't get?
Ma and Pa? Tio not got no cold pot for iron with, you know. He get a thing with a string, and then he push him in a hole by the corner of the house. And that he iron with, and he get a next big white box with the same string for pushing at the house corner. When you open the box, inside coal. Here now, and he even get a next box with something pan the top. When he light the matches and he screw something, fire blaze up. If you see fire.
Esme, how you know all of that?
Well, Pa, I did go home there now, but he get plenty more.
What? Esme, how you meet quite there? When you make all them wrongs, you know what? No bother for even answer me. Me don't want to hear no more. I go deal with you later.
Macme! Oh, Macme! Oi, Belize, what go on now, Budge?
Me thirsty. Esme, bring lily water there, give me. You're little, but you have a hell of a decision to make.
Decision like what?
So you no know really plan for marriage with this man, boy? Married who? With who? As to the Desmond, he and a quarter century picnic them. No, you can't say that. No quarter century. A 24 picnic with 25 women. When you think about it, it can't be Lord. One time, the same Desmond been a talk, say he not low rate himself for talk to how we saw. But I hope she tell him that he have to bring the boy and come home to ask for she hand in marriage. Not just so, remember. May have to come with the boy Mark same time too. Anyway, I head up on the right track, so me gone.
This episode was brought to you by the Tobago Festivals Commission Limited and sponsored by the Tobago House of Assembly.
Hey, just in case you didn't know, every morning on the street 919 FM, taking Sharon and Bruce Wayne, the titans of democracy. That's the morning show.
So welcome back. That was our Tobago Heritage Festival skit, and I'm really enjoying this, I must say. Caller, good morning.
Hi, man, again, Bruce is me.
Hey, Jen.
I just wanted to touch briefly on that situation with the unfortunate scene there with the mother who was chopped to death. You see, right now, mental illness is a taboo subject in this country. And most countries, I guess, they can't, because we look at it as if somebody has a mental issue, that person cannot function in society, which may not be true with medication, counseling, all that. They all also tend to be productive and everything. And the same way you'll go to the dentist if you have a tooth that's hurting, or you go to your general practitioner. mental health should be something that you drop into any wellness center to just speak to a counselor, and that when you walk in or walk out, somebody will see you going. Don't look at you as if you're mad or something is wrong with you. And I think because we stigmatize mental illness, a lot of people go undetected, or who have the issues are afraid to come out in public or go anywhere for people to stigmatize them so they can't get work and all that. And with COVID-19 presents a very unique challenge because now you're dealing with persons in isolation because of social distancing, persons losing their jobs, persons who are seeing and hearing about what COVID-19 could do to you, so giving them added stress, persons who already have mental illnesses. So that is a unique challenge that will be facing our medical professionals who is in the mental health arena, how to treat and deal with this, because a lot of new things will be coming out of it. And then you have children also who are accustomed being around their peers and interacting. Those children are now in spaces where they have to be at home, and sometimes the home may not be a place where they were comfortable in the first place, so they are dealing with that. You have couples who are not living good because of whatever reason. Now they have to be facing one another 24/7 in most cases. And whereas one could walk away because of some argument or whatever, to cool off in some cases, you have to be there. So those persons have to learn how to treat with anger management, and persons who have chronic illnesses to be able to manage that because not able to sleep properly or eat properly because they worry about COVID-19. So there's another area that is going to develop coming out of post-COVID-19, that the mental health professionals will have a big part to play in. And I hope that those 4 children who have lost, I think it's both parents now, unexpectedly, because not all the parents were ill, physically ill that they could see. To them it will be sudden. It will be traumatic. And I know it will happen. Probably the children authorities will take those children, especially if they are underage, and will put them into homes. That will be another trauma. So I hope that they get the counseling that they need.
Well, I heard the family members plan to take care of the children, eh?
Well,
so
even better yet, and because it gives a sense of continuity because it's familiar surroundings.
Yeah.
But those family members will have to be counseled and trained how to treat those children. And that is important, the continuity. So again, COVID-19 presents a mental health challenge also, and we will have to be our brother's keeper. And those persons in the mental health, like Dr. Hanif Benjamin, who I think is a child psychologist, persons like they will have a lot of work, and they need to get on television and give little programs or little insight how to treat with stuff, how to, if we see it in the children, how to address it and all that. So communication is going to be very, very important as we go along. Thank you again, Bruce.
Thank you. Caller, good morning.
Morning, bro.
Hey, Mano.
I don't know where that song coming from now, but anyway, you see that dog whistle and people coming with? That's the same dog whistle they're talking about, the don't vote. For only a certain type of people to listen to that, you know. So African people, they put on the mask on all their face. That don't wear mask and little train and all kind of things. That is for certain people to hear. And it looks like some of them listening to it too. All they put on all their masks and all that little children. Don't take on that dog whistle with these people. It have people like, let me say it properly, like Maharaj and them who carry on this dog whistle talk. African people wear all their masks. They're looking at next 2 elections coming up, you know. And all they know that when they say this mask is for little children and talking for little children and things, all they put on the mask and all the little children, African people listen, because there's that dog whistle they're coming on with now. Gone.
So I was reading something before we went to the Heritage Festival segment. So continuing, While he noted there was always room for improvement, he highlighted the two categories where he thought he would do better. There were two sections, one based on duties and responsibilities and the other to deal with competency. For duties and responsibilities, out of 46 categories, 45 of them I would have received ratings from good to excellent. There is only one category where I was given a poor appraisal, human resources management. This is where we had court matters being dismissed due to the non-appearance of police officers. This is something ongoing in the TTPS for decades, and I could not deal with it as soon as I took office. But just look at the difference 1 year can make. Between April and June in 2019, there were 353 such cases. I worked night and day to deal with the situation, find the problem, and rectify it. The following year, for that same period, the number of cases dropped to 8. There was a 97% change in absenteeism of police officers, and that's in relation to the one poor in the 46 categories, Griffith noted. So congratulations to Mr. Griffith. Well done. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. How you going?
Morning, ID cool man.
How is Miss Sharon?
She doing good enough. She's just a little tired today.
Nice, yes, boy, you're going straight to do. Bruce, I just like to hear Manu. Manu does have, like he is always up to pick up like a radar boy. He always on the ball. No, but what he's saying is true. No, I saw Allen Roberts put out a video, and you see, I don't know, boy. Something has to be wrong, and they know exactly who they target. He puts out this video now, and I am guaranteed that everybody in the UNC is going to adhere to keep on the mask. But then they come out in the public and they tell people you don't need masks. So who are you speaking to? Who are you speaking to? And unfortunately, the Afro-Trinidadian man is the one that picks up on that. And yes, I don't want to wear a mask. But we going inside the bank, Bruce, and cussing with the guard, then you have to let them in. But you don't have on a mask, so why can't come in? And put on some sanitizer. You ask the next guy to put the man, cuss the guard. Yeah. He don't want to nastiness on the hand. What is wrong, folks? Why do we always listen to the wrong things? Somehow the wrong things appeal to us. It is time for a change. It is time to stop listening to stupidity. And it's time to get your act together. This is the last year of the 10-year period for African people. If we fix it now, when we going to fix it? When we going to fix ourselves ever again? This is time to get serious and to make a change that is necessary. Because you see, the world over, nobody likes black people. And it appears that we have now followed, there's a teacher that in psychology that if you keep telling a man, afterwards he starts to believe it. They have told us that we are no good, we are nothing, we are waste of time. So much we start to accept it. And in so doing, react and act like if it is we are no good and a waste of time. People, stop listening to the wrong thing. As Mano say, wear all your masks now. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, have a nice day, Bruce.
Yeah, man, take care. So we have just a few seconds before we pay some bills. So keep it locked to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. It's Free Up Yourself Thursday. So keep it locked. We'll be right back.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chia seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements: silver, zinc and magnesium, Body Light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi, good day, people. This is your nutritional educator here. As you know, the whole thing is about educating people. So you see, when you're educated, you can make better choices when coming to your health and your wellness. And this is what we're about here at Natural Solution Education. That's the first premise of our doctor. That's what it means, is to educate people so they can make better choices. Now, today what we want to show you, we spoke about having what we call our essential immune protectors and immune enhancers. This is what we're going to be sharing with you today. Right? Now, we're going to start by the OxyLife. You've heard us mention this already. Now, the OxyLife is your hydrogen peroxide, and like I said before, the senior people will be quite familiar with this because this is used, as you can see here on the chart, for a number of things. Now, primarily what we're using this for is to disinfect the system. This sits on the same periodic table as bleach. What do I mean? The same ability that bleach will have to kill all viruses, bacteria, antifungal, etc. is the same protection I get with this, but of course the human body can handle this. Now with this, you're taking 3 drops 3 times a day, and this will release and expand oxygen in the system. And as we know, once oxygen in the system, body is able to heal. The medical fraternity always knew that. The thing is, the challenge is to have oxygen stable enough in a particular area in enough time to cause change. What we have is the OxyLife that will do a good job in that area. And there's a range of issues here. And by the way, this will protect you from a number of things, especially those of you suffering respiratory problems. Here we have what we call the liquid chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is one of my favorites because this has the ability to cleanse and detoxify the blood. Under a microscope, guys, this looks the identical way to the human blood and even the platelets, because the difference is this has magnesium at its base, and of course our cells have iron at its base in its core, but it's the same thing, meaning that this will be able to help to build the blood. For those of you who have low blood count and issues in blood, this is excellent for building blood and detoxifying the body. I promise you guys, if you take this for 3 months straight, it will deodorize your body to the point where you would experience no morning breath. You will sweat, but you will get no scent, and most importantly, as I tell persons and they laugh sometimes, you will use this and you will defecate and there will be no scent. Completely deodorize the system. Of course, you know about our Super Silver has become very, very famous. And I do have to mention about this much before people know the benefits of silver. As a matter of fact, silver was what they used before the advent of antibiotics. This is nature's antibiotic, people. It will kill those bacteria, those microorganisms or pathogens, we call them, without harming the immune system. So this is big time. And this is something that every household should have. You should have this in your medicine cabinet. We're talking about functional medicine here, that you can reach for this if your child scraped, they have a bruise, a cut, what have you. If you take this, you take it about 1 tablespoon twice or 3 times a day, depending on the size of the individual, and this will protect you even in this time where we have viruses going around. So this is your silver, super silver. Let's talk very quickly about these minerals. Now, we refer to this as Ormus minerals, and if you go online, you will see a lot about the power of these Ormus minerals. Now, minerals are important, as we know. We take in vitamin C, we take in fruits and vegetables, but unless you have certain minerals, the body will not be able to synthesize, it will not be able to metabolize and utilize vitamins the way it should be. All right? So this is important. So again, we have our minerals, and by the way, this includes essential minerals as well. Here we have, this is our little hand sanitizer, referred to as silver gel. And once the light hits this, the color will change, okay? And that's because it shouldn't be silver particles in here. You can use it as a hand sanitizer for cuts and bruises, etc. I want to share this with you in this short video. Our muscadine, I spoke about this. We had literally thousands of testimonies with this powerful product before, but it was out of circulation. So we are so happy to have this now at a time that people need this. The benefits of muscadine is that it has over 100 antioxidants. Some of them are classified as proanthocyanins and some are anthocyanins. To cut a long story short, these things have different functions in the body. Diabetes, circulation, heart disease, a variety of things you can use this for, as well as protection. So we want to leave you now a natural solution. We'll see in another video soon to educate you as we do our educational drive. Alright? Blessings.
Yes, man, I eat it. I just can't trust them, you know. Like ice them frozen, like ice them frozen. Be careful of the friends you keep. They don't have no mercy, they don't have no mercy. Be careful of the friends you keep. You pull them up, them push you down, sink the ship and let you drown. When them done, them run left you and leave you standing like Daniel in the lion's den. Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine? Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine? Say we no want them Judas around we. We looking at we face and deny we. I feel what we back when them around we. Them a wolf in sheep clothing around we. Them smile in your face, them a snake in the grass. Always have on the mask. Always have on the mask. Oh no, give me pass, yeah, yeah. Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine? Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine? Like ice them frozen, like ice them frozen. Be careful of the friends you keep. They don't have no mercy, they don't have no mercy. Be careful of the friends you keep. You pull them up, them push you down, sink the ship and let you drown. When them done, them run left you and leave you standing like Daniel in the lion's den. that's around we. We looking at we face and deny we. Happy watch we back when them around we. Them a wolf in sheep clothing around we. Them smile in your face, them a snake in the grass. Always have on the mask. Always have on the mask. Gonna give me pass, yeah, yeah. Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine? Peter the Niger, after sit and break bread. So how can I just man when we come from the same vine?
So the rules were passed. It's mandatory for you to wear the mask. Please wear the mask.
Yeah.
Bruce, I'm locked on and listening. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, my dear Terry. Take care. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
Bruce, you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
All right. So the acoustic real good. Okay, Bruce. Where you take it, man?
What going on, partner?
I there. Bruce, here what going on? I'd like to thank the kings and queens of the titan of democracy. I'd like to thank the prince and princess of the titan of democracy for staying on the issue for the election goal. Right, Bruce?
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just want to tell them best of health and the fighting over. Right, Bruce? It ain't over. We still have to continue. What I like to say is the guys and them who really started. Bruce, you know who I really missing? I'm missing Polly. I'm missing Mr. Thomas. Because they are the guys who start pushing in the earlies with this type of democracy. You understand? I just want you to play one thing for me, Memories by Sparrow, for these guys. Because I know if there was something wrong with us, they'd be rejoicing like that. Could you do that for me, please?
I'll look for it and play it for you.
Okay, my brother.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. Bye.
Caller, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Bruce.
Oi.
It's me again here.
Hey, darling, morning.
I want you to play some nice tune for me this morning. Yeah? When you finish, you ain't play no tune today?
In and out.
All right, in and out, right? You play a nice one for me to mellow the bride. With everybody to get in order to put on the mask. Yeah?
Yes.
I think that will go stop it. You hear me?
Yeah.
So a little bit of tune, please. Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, my dear. Take
All
care.
right, darling.
Caller, good morning.
Brucey, morning again. We get cut off the last
Yeah,
time.
boy, Malcolm, where you going?
I there, brother. I listen to these people down there. Mr. Up here, children 2-year-old, as long as you're outside with your parents, you have on a mask. The only difference here is that when you're driving in the car, you don't have to have your mask on, but as long as you get out that car and go out, anyway, in any store, anything, you got to put on your mask. And I don't know why the people are opposing this thing. As somebody is saying, why don't they send out a newsletter? Everybody sign. Who don't want to wear a mask? When they get sick, you stay home and you're dead home. Because you're not listening. This thing is so dangerous. You know long I preaching this to Trinidad and Tobago. Put on the mask. When somebody cough out anything fly in your face, you spread it all over it. And that's what's happening. Since the election, I was saying, why these people not wearing masks? The first time I see Kamala wear a mask was in Sonapuna. And that's coming down to the dregs. Anyhow, people all wear your mask and stop being hard-headed. Okay, let me say morning to 1285 morning. Mami Sauce, Mano, Olga, Miss Thomas, Happy Lady Mora, Mr. Napuna, Olga, Anuma. Morning, everybody. Please, all you just wear the mask now, please. Because you go in the hospital, Carnival, they put on mask on the face, whole land jumping up. And they care. But now a little mask to save your life and save other people's life, all you don't want to wear. Just put it on, please. I'm begging all you. Please. All right, so Bruce, you have a good one.
You too,
Sharon, enjoy your rest. I locked on and listening.
Yeah, man, my brother. Bless.
All right, bye-bye.
But good or bad, we must try all the same.
So let me also shout out morning greetings going out to you guys on YouTube and on Facebook. Street live stream on YouTube and Street 909 FM on Facebook. I'm seeing you guys. Everybody's locked on, chatting away.
Dedicated to memories.
Caller, good morning.
Morning, Bruce. How you doing, boy?
Hey, Mr. Chance, how are you this morning? I'm doing fine.
Nice. Yeah, man, just taking a little walk. Good morning, Sharon, wherever you are. No, well, it's up on my side yesterday. Nice to see you here. And all the Titans, Jenny, Mother Tunapuna, Carols, all the Titans in Tobago, those abroad. And I want to just connect up with what one of our colleagues spoke about in the United Kingdom. And I think, one of the important functions of a government, Bruce, is to protect the health and safety of its citizens.
Yeah.
So the Trinidad and Tobago government, like all the other governments in the world, are performing that function. You will, of course, get people here and there saying stuff. And the reason why the governments all over the world are making every effort to protect their citizens, because they remember that the last pandemic, which was called the Spanish flu, 50 million people died. Bruce, we have not reached 1 million yet, But in the last one, 50 million people died. And 500 million contracted the disease. And during that period as well, there was a need to wear face mask. Read the history. And that is the reason why the countries of the world are collectively making laws to protect their citizens. In Trinidad and Tobago, we have a law called the Public Health Ordinance. It was there, it has been there for nearly 100 years. The UNC used it when they wanted to protect us from Ebola. Why didn't they change it? It gives the Minister of Health, whoever that is, the authority to make the regulations. That was there. The Minister of Health on the last administration, the UNC, used it when he was protecting us from Ebola. He put out the regulations for us. So now it's just politics and gripe and brooding. But I compliment our government for taking all the steps necessary, like the governments of the world. In the United Kingdom, if a child, as the lady pointed out, if a child fails to have your mask, you're charged £100. 100 pounds. And certainly, like in Trinidad and Tobago, that child is not going to appear to a general court. We have 3 children's courts in Trinidad and Tobago. And I must have thanked the Chief Justice and the Attorney General for establishing those courts. Yeah. Where the functions of those courts is not to put criminal offense on the children, it's to rehabilitate them, help them. And the other point I want to make, Bruce, is that with respect to this 8-year-old, that is part of the laws of Trinidad and Tobago. Last night I spent some time looking at the Children's Act. And the Attorney General didn't pull that 8 years out of a hat, In our Children's Act, it points to the fact that a child under the age of 8 years, according to law, the Commonwealth law, is not able to contemplate a crime. Yeah. And a child from 8 years up has the capacity to contemplate a crime. That's the law of Trinidad and Tobago in the Children's Act 53-54. So you get it there. But I'm not an attorney at law, but I listen to the AG and I research it myself. And so what is happening in this country is we have a government performing its function. But as usual, this is one of the downsides of democracy. People could say whatever they want. But let me close by sharing with you the difference between in a democratic state and a state like China. Now, in China, in the Western world, like in Trinidad and Tobago, you get credit for how much money you have, right?
Yeah.
When you go to the bank, they call it a credit rating. Well, let me tell you what happens in China. In China, you get what they call social credit rating. How you behave, your conduct. There are systems that was introduced this year in 2020 because the Chinese believe that the conduct of the citizens will help them progress faster. And that is why the Prime Minister said he's not only going to measure performance, he's going to measure conduct. Because when we develop this new society, conduct is going to be a very important thing if all of us are to develop. So in China, if you find yourself in your behavior not performing in a certain way, you will lose a certain credit score.
Yeah.
And let me just give you an example of what happened to quite a few Chinese. They were doing the stuff, going around, and when they went to buy a ticket to travel, 11 million of them couldn't travel because their social conduct score was too low. So you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
If their social conduct score is too low, they have to refuse traveling on the bus or the train. So what does that tell you? You have to behave well to exist in this society. But that's a different type of governance. But I'm just showing you how important it is for your society to grow, that you have to manage your conduct. In your home, if you don't manage conduct with your children, your family will be all over the place, distressed. You'll be going to the courthouse all the time. You're spending every time you have to go to conduct. And that is why, as I said, the Prime Minister spoke about conduct. And that is why in certain countries like China and Singapore, they place a lot of emphasis on conduct and they put draconian laws. But this one in China is a social credit score boost. And if you find yourself jaywalking and different things, you lose credit scores. And if you have a low credit score, Bruce, you get punishment with society punishment. Like I said, you couldn't fly, you couldn't travel by the train, you would lose certain benefits because they value social behavior.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for the time.
Thank you, Mr. Chance.
Just for you, are we gonna give them real thunder this year?
Caller, good morning.
A pleasant good morning to you, Bruce.
Good morning, Mother.
A pleasant good morning to Sharon and Jakey, Isaiah, Simmons, Francis, Jenny, Mr. Chance, Angie, my darling, and all the other people, Mr. Julian, and everybody, Trinidad and Tobago. I don't, Mr. Good morning, Lover Punch. Miss Thomas, good morning. Bruce, I don't know if Mr. Gloria said that. That when you're going to do a surgery, the doctors have to wear the gloves all the time.
No, was another lady.
What about the people who taking care of the COVID patients? They have to be in gloves in mask 24/7. And the whole body has to be wrapped up like mummies. What about those people? If they say they can't take the mask all day, we go dead people. We're going to die. And I tell the people who listen to Kamala Prasad, the sector, leading up to the election, that COVID could be Clorox and sunlight that killed COVID. And the first person in their group that got COVID was Mr. Tim Gopi Singh. And these people still taking what Kamala say. And they disobey the rules and the regulations. I am so happy that they have to charge them. They say a child shall lead the way. And the children will be more excited to put on the mask and they want their own little sanitizer. Not so good.
Yes.
They're sanitizing morning, noon, and night. Are you lying to you? That's what ask Sharon. Ask Sharon and Isaiah to get his sanitizer. He was watching Sri Lanka walk and sanitizer whether he wants to sanitize or not. They're excited. These big hard-grown adults who want to disobey the rules and the regulations. You know what happened? They have no respect for the health authorities in Trinidad and Tobago. That's what the problem is, you know. It's the respect they don't have. And who don't hear the seed. I don't talk to my husband every second of the day. But he must have more sanitizer than he had money. You understand? He wants to go there so bad to play games. And he making sure you have sanitizer in the car, you have one in the pocket, you have one in the house. And he's sanitizing, but I still tell him, you can't be too careful because don't let nobody come and people know that you can't jam me and they still come and want to shake your hand. Those people out there, they're wicked and evil, you know. They're wicked and evil. I hear Ian Allen talking yesterday when I talking about them go to Finland to some clinic. But he ain't saying anything because he can't say anything. When Mr. Timbo officer realized he had this as a medical doctor, he know he has the thing. He got to 2-3 different clinics and he spread it out. That's how evil I am. You want to tell me that man don't know that he had COVID when he went to the clinic down in Shode and this other one and that other one. You see, they wanted to keep it undercover. They didn't want to shame the leader, but that woman had no shame. They can't shame that woman. She can't shame. And we see how she's shrinking. The man she's taking weight off or weight on. She's shrinking. But she have a medical doctor as a husband. So they don't watch that lady, you know. Don't take the advice when coming to medical from that woman, you know. She wants to have us for dead. But we will make sure that always support the government and what they do. And you, Mr. Kingsley, I hear you want to blame. But I don't know what it is you eat or you rub. I tell you, if you have that string on your hand, come here, mother, take it off for you. Because I don't like it. After the election, come and say, what I get sick. What that man went back there for? Go out and meet people, and you know you're all like him, but you're all like me. You go out and meet people. Suppose God forbid you really get a seat. You see what happened in this country, Bruce?
Yeah.
See in the hospital, no, we have to pray for him. I love that man. We have to pray for him, people in prayers. But only listen to me. There's only one God, and instead of that. And there's only one God. Jehovah is his name. People call him a different name, but I know his name, Jehovah. And anytime you want to have another God, you're going mad, you know. You're going mad, so all of them who want to go and burn over and come over to whatever come over to. There's only one God you have to choose. You have to choose the straight and the narrow. You can't want to walk on the both streets. And that is what's killing us. Although watch and pray and live rejoicing every day. If you pray, your sister pray, your sister fight. I just fed up when I hear these people not wearing a mask. When they show me news on TV in the evening, you see how they walk in between cars without masks. But I'm glad, let us pay the fine. The fine is more money than the mask. Buy the mask. Buy the mask. Or they buy the mask and wear them things from God in every state. Okay, we'll see you have a blessed day, you and your family.
You too, mother. Take
and we'll
care.
see you be very, very, very careful. Okay? Good morning, Pastor Google. Good morning, Juliet. Or you have a blessed day.
Yes, my dear. Take care. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, morning. You hear me?
Hello?
Morning. Yes, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I know you hear me.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Oh. All right, I'm going to go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I see a frontline worker pop a post, and I was saying no one has undermined the effort by the government to control this virus, like the opposition leader and her lieutenants and certain followers. And that is what makes it real difficult. When we're trying to blame Venezuelans and blame this one and blame that one, the first set of people you have to watch at is certain leaders in this country who kept on telling the people to be difficult. That is why we're having problems with people wearing masks now. Excellent contribution, Mr. Chance. And up yesterday, I read a report from England where they were saying, I don't know how true it is, that the fine for not wearing a mask is £3,500. I don't know where people getting our money from to pay. But that is how serious it is, because this is a life and death situation. And although children might be children, the government doing everything in a scientific way. You know? People haven't noticed that. The government isn't doing things vikey.
True.
As Mr. Chan said, according to United Nations, whatever word is after that, children from the age of 8, you know, the laws is that they develop a certain sense, a more sense of responsibility than those under 8. However, they reach that conclusion, I don't know. But going by the law and trying to do things in a proper way, what they're trying to show is that they don't treat the children as criminals, but you're just trying to get into them the cultural responsibility, and we are a very indisciplined people. That is why we get on like this now, plenty of us. And we have to practice discipline, because I read a story in closing of a man. All he was doing is going to work, doing what he ever had to do and coming home. His father suffered some kind of seizure, brain damage or something, and he was in a coma. And, you know, the father didn't die from that. When they see his death certificate, the father died from COVID-19. You know who bring it home? He brought it home. Right now, he mashed up. You understand? So those who want to continue taking it for a hoax, AIDS is a hoax too. Chikungunya was a hoax too. Smallpox is a hoax too. Once it's a dotishness following you going up on the net to watch, try and do your proper research and understand what's really going on. We are the air on the side of caution. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Terry, I know you're locked on and listening. I want to know what is the penalty, what is the charge for not wearing a mask in London? Terry.
It's a treasure, yes, a treasure beyond any measure. Just secure it, don't ever ignore it. To fight life's battles, come what may. Education lights up your way. Without it, you'll never get through. Success or failure now is up to you. Children go to school and learn well. Otherwise, later on in life, you're going to catch real hell. Without a...
Caller, good morning.
Lucy,
Hey, Miss Gloria.
who sing the song for me? I didn't get who first.
Oh, gosh. I don't know the lady name.
Sing Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. That's what my mother, when I born,
Mm-hmm.
it was a long time, you had the midwife, and I think she said the afterbirth, and after done, when I born, then they say Glory to God. That's why she called me Gloria. And when they say Glory, Glory, Hallelujah, they tease me, and when they say, Miss Glory, I want the homemade wine or whatever, some damn thing. So I want to tell her thank you very much, and you're making the morning, eh?
That's
So,
very
you know,
good.
I sweeping and I dancing, and I go sweep them out in Mercedes, and I'm making a real mass in the back there.
Nice.
So I'm enjoying it. So I want to tell the lady thanks that I didn't catch the voice. But
Okay.
thank you very much. Okay?
All right, then, yes.
All right, lovely. Bye.
Caller, good morning. Not sure what's going on there. Hello, caller, you hearing me?
Oh, now hearing you, Bruce.
Nice, okay.
Good morning again.
Yes, morning.
Was it shown somewhere that children do not get COVID? I don't understand the not wanting for them to wear masks, because if you look at the CNN and those channels, it shows that while they might not show the symptoms, they are asymptomatic, so they come home and they give it to their parents and their grandparents. You understand, Bruce?
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it is you will want to protect your child, because they do get it sometimes. And the thing about it is, if they have it and they are not showing the symptoms, I mean, that is even worse, Bruce. Thank you, Bruce.
Thank you, my dear.
Oh yo, Calypso is who stop me from reaching my ultimate goal. Cause I get hooked on it like it's drugs. Yeah, and now all I want in life is soca. It's like they want to pay me with.
Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, my brother, Bruce.
Hey, big brother, how you doing?
I did normal. But you know, I listened to the discourse all morning. And it forced me to call because I hear brother say something. It forced me to call. Bruce, let me be fair. Which one you rather? $20 for a mask, $1,000 for not wearing it. Which one you rather to you?
I'd rather the $20 for my mask, brother.
All right, they come like in a car park. Right, it's $10 to park in a car park per hour. You park on the outside and your car go on with you pay $500. Which one you people?
The car park will do just fine, thank you very much.
Well, I say all that to say citizens are traders and to be only just wake up now. Go on.
Yeah, man.
It's like they want to pay me with this thing they call soca. Look what it do super when it hit him. Other than soca start to kill him. Body man, sing soca and live it. So my plan is to sing soca until me dead. Oh yo, oh yo, oh yo, oh yo, yo, oh yo.
Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Bruce.
Morning. How are you this morning?
Theatre fine with a few scattered showers. Sea slight to moderate with waves up to 2.5 meters in open waters and less than 1 meter in sheltered areas.
Hey, man, you good to go?
Yes, sir. Once it's rain or snow, I'm good to go. I heard you ask a question a while ago. I get the information.
Mm-hmm.
100 pounds, first time. Second time, 200 pounds. Third time, 400 pounds. And the fourth time is $32.
Wow.
$100. Yep.
Ah, boy, you see?
So it's just as it comes.
Thanks so
You see,
much for
people
that.
playing smart with foolishness, you know. And as certain people say, it's only when it hit your doorstep that the time you just realize how important
And
it
that
is.
is it.
This, as I just tell people, this is a 19-year-old young girl. And she don't care about nobody. She killing from timber to bramble, rich, poor, you name it. And we playing politics in this country with this thing. This is why certain other people I had spoken to in previous time when the pandemic started, they told me, if was the opposition running this country, Crapo would have smoked all we pipe. You know what I'm telling you? And that is their same people. I asked the man 3 times. I say, you sure you know what you're saying? He said, you hear what I'm telling you? If they were running this country, Crapo would have smoked with pipe. And this game they want to play with this thing, it ain't making sense. The mass is the mass, and the order of the day is the order of the day. Because if they go out there now, mind you, Bruce, if they leave Trinidad here now and they go to the United States or anywhere out there, they ain't saying a word, you know.
Of course not.
They're towing the line if they had to walk on the toenails. But here in Trinidad and Tobago, all they're playing all kind of foolishness. And it ain't making sense. We only destroying one another. And that's what's going on. The infection rate keep going up because why? People playing smart with foolishness. And all you hear they talking about Rowley gear, they go keep singing Rowley, 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 Rowley for years to come. The more they sing is the more they would have to sing. They could do what they want because by the grace of God, He's there for a period of time, and when God said that time is up, then that time is up.
Yep.
So let me go with the flow and do what we have to do, try and mobilize who we could mobilize and whoever and get them into the thing. But we have to play our part. It doesn't matter whether it's a child or an old person. Once the person could wear the mask, you see what's going on, Bruce? Some people want to put on some thick mask. They want to make... You cannot breathe through something that is very thick.
Yeah.
That's why they tell you a bandana will work. And that is not a thick piece of material. So it's common sense to prevail here, and common sense has to prevail. So you do have a blessed day, my brother, and continue to take good care.
Yeah, man. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man.
Caller, good morning. Hello.
Yes, hi, Bruce. It's me.
Hey, Terry, what's up?
Yeah, good. The fine starts depending on who you are. It starts could be from £30 for your first warning. Then it goes up to £100 to £1,000, and then you can get to as much as £5,000 for repeat offenders. So it's the money.
Wow.
If you're caught with a mask. So not dollars, but sterling.
That is it.
Okay, so it starts like £30 first, then they'll give you a warning, and then if you're not wearing the next time, you have to pay £100 and up to £1,000. So meaning if you have an attitude with them, they can just put whatever. You see what I mean?
Oh.
And then they can. So you know the ones who I wish some of them who down there and they don't want to wear it. I wish they would meet some of the enforcers here, because if you're not wearing it and you have an attitude, they can put it up to £1,000 for you, and then in the second instance you could be up to £5,000 for not wearing it. So yeah. So I just thought I'd call you and let you know.
Yes,
I heard you ask.
Yeah, thanks very much for the info.
Okay, all right, bye.
Okay, Terry. So you hear that, huh? If you're given attitude, it could raise. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Bruce.
Morning.
How you going?
Hi there, cool man.
Good morning to Sharon. Sharon, keep the faith, you. Bruce, you see the last 2 callers or 3 callers or so.
Mm-hmm.
And they're stating the different, level of seriousness that these so-called biological pathogens does affect the human body. One said that you can't read things on the net, but it's the net where you just find the information. Mm-hmm. Because both the good and the bad information on the net.
True.
What we have to do is pay close attention, and we must read. They tell you read. Pharaoh said so. Go to school and learn well, right? Because it's information that will get you through the day. Not disinformation, not misinformation, and not bad information, but the proper information. Right? You need to read to find out the kind of things that human beings indulge in that are detrimental to life itself. Right? You remember the movie Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when my boy was talking by the pool and he said, we've been messing with the shark, now the shark are messing with us?
Yep.
They like to mess with biology. And now it is coming back in the tail. So, a lot of the things that we experience in life we cause, just like in Trinidad, the UNC, they shut down all the apparatus to secure borders, and now we're suffering from it. And they're coming now and saying, oh, we ain't do this and we ain't doing that, PNM ain't doing this, PNM ain't doing that. But you were the cause, you were the agent that created the avenue for the kind of influx of detrimental circumstances that are occurring in Trinidad right now. So they have to take the blame, but they're shameless. So they keep pointing finger, and they're watching all the fingers pointing back at them. So give them, let the truth be known. People open your eyes and pay attention, because they say that Satan is here to kill, to steal, and to destroy. And careful, you doesn't know who is who, They tell you, look, the devil there, but he's right there in your backyard. Right. I'm giving them that one to go with. You have a good day, Bruce.
You too, my friend. Take care.
Yeah, man.
Now, every morning I send out my morning greetings to, I call it my chosen group of people, right? That is on my cell phone. And this morning in particular, I search through and I look for, some quotes that I feel good about. And I found one this morning. It says, "Good morning. We are not stuck at home. We are safe at home. When we change our thinking, everything changes. The world is not closed. The world is closed for renovation. Grand reopening soon." Ah, boy. Caller, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Oi. I hardly hear you, boy.
Yeah, morning.
I feel you got a shout.
Yeah, morning, San Diego. Got a nice little show this morning. Play school at night. Good friend.
Oi.
People, alright, I got man, since this started, I was in America. I was NBC on a month. And it's had a guy in America. He don't believe in that over that car. That is folk. That is all kind of thing. You read it?
Wow.
Can I bring it down for about a month and change? When it come off, get like a leader. They never thought that could have happened. If people had to go up and watch NBC, go back from last 2-3 months back, and when they open the bars and they open the barber shop and they open up the saloon and things, they close them back down. Even though they had the restrictions and other things, people just doing what they want. I don't know. When they say back, it's close on Monday.
Yeah.
Sunday evening, people like a carnival. So, man, they like me. Together, just say what they go man like myself. I don't really take part in it.
But Trinidad had to get to reality.
Yeah.
We is we're not disciplined enough to follow, because I told them yesterday, if China can lock down Wuhan, which is about 9 million people, and everybody stay inside for 2 months, no complaint, government, opposition, every only people on the road is the army and the police and the essential workers to do their work. And if we do that here, we could bend this thing, but the people is not disciplined enough to take that, because as Guy said, it's politics. They want to bring politics into everything. So Trinidadian, all they do all they have to do, and then we bend this thing and come back out, and everybody can be out here to work as normal and go and get their family. Understand? So you have an idea. Mr. Ladies and neighbor, I want to say morning to Ivan Felix, the one we gave the supporter in TNM. Oh, he's waiting to TNM, by the way. And you have a lovely day, do to say.
Blessings.
I see no reason to take me home. I'm old enough to face the dawn. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheeks before you leave me.
Looking at some of the comments here in the chat, I do think COVID thinking about human rights. I'm not too sure where we're going with that, but I do think the COVID studying our human rights.
Maybe the sunlight will begin.
So you're locked on to the Street 919 FM. This is your Titans of Democracy. Hey boy, just wear the mask, people, so that we could get through this.
Morning's echoes say we sin. It was what I
This too shall pass.
And if we're victims of the night,
DJ Bruce Wayne.
I won't be blinded by the light. Just call me angel of the morning, angel. Just touch my cheeks before you leave me, baby. Just call me angel of the morning, angel.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chai seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements, silver, zinc and magnesium, Body Light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi, good day, people. This is your nutritional educator here. As you know, the whole thing is about educating people. So, you see, when you're educated, you can make better choices when coming to your health and your wellness. And this is what we're about here at Natural Solution Education. That's the first premise of our doctor. That's what it means, is to educate people so they can make better choices. Now, today what we want to show you, we spoke about having what we call our essential immune protectors and immune enhancers. This is what we're going to be sharing with you today. Right? Now, we're going to start by the OxyLife. You've heard us mention this already.
The read for today is Explore. My mind is opened and I am eager to explore. Test everything, hold fast to what is good. First Theologians 5:21. It was a pleasure being in the company. It was a pleasure having you in mind. You gotta keep it locked to the street 919 FM. This was your Titans of Democracy. See you guys tomorrow. Please God, be safe out there. Remember to wear your mask, follow all protocols, and just abide by the little rules, now, man, so we can get through the thing. So, on behalf of the lovely Miss Sharon Felix, the rest of the Titans and myself, ciao.
Was a sweet
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Finally, a line of baking products that caters for the gluten-free, cholesterol-free, egg-free, and dairy-free person, enriched with sesame, flax meal, and chia seeds. Also try our line of seasonings and spices that are ideal for diabetic, kidney, heart, colon, and hypertensive persons. Perfect for the whole family. Healthy O, the healthier way to go. Find it in a supermarket near you.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements, silver, zinc and magnesium, Body Light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth, and prevention is always better than medication.
Hi, good day, people. This is your nutritional educator here. As you know, the whole thing is about educating people. So, you see, when you're educated, you can make better choices when coming to your health and your wellness. And this is what we're about here at Natural Solution Education. That's the first premise of our doctor. That's what it means, is to educate people so they can make better choices. Now, Today what we want to show you, we spoke about having what we call our central immune protectors and immune enhancers. This is what we're going to be sharing with you today. Right? Now, we're going to start by the Oxylife. You've heard us mention this already. Now, the Oxylife is your hydrogen peroxide, and like I said before, the senior people will be quite familiar with this because this is used, as you can see here on the chart, for a number of things. Now, primarily what we're using this for is to disinfect the system. This sits on the same periodic table as bleach. What do I mean? The same ability that bleach will have to kill all viruses, bacteria, antifungal, etc. is the same protection we get with this, but of course the human body can handle this. Now with this, you're taking 3 drops 3 times a day, and this will release and expand oxygen in the system. And as we know, once oxygen in the system, body is able to heal. The medical fraternity always knew that. The thing is, the challenge is to have oxygen stable enough in a particular area in enough time to cause change. What we have is the Oxylife that will do a good job in that area. There's a range of issues here. And by the way, this will protect you from a number of things, especially those of you suffering respiratory problems. Here we have what we call the liquid chlorophyll. Now, chlorophyll is one of my favorites because this has the ability to cleanse and detoxify the blood. Under a microscope, guys, this looks the identical way to the human blood and even the platelets, because the difference is this has magnesium at its base, and of course our cells have iron at its base in its core, but it's the same thing, meaning that this will be able to help to build the blood. For those of you who have low blood count and issues in blood, this is excellent for building blood and detoxifying the body. I promise you guys, if you take this for 3 months straight, it will deodorize your body to the point where you would experience no morning breath. You will sweat, but you will get no scent, and most importantly, as I tell persons and they laugh sometimes, you will use this and you will defecate and there will be no scent. Completely deodorizing the system. Of course, you know about our Super Silver, has become very, very famous, and I don't have to mention about this much because people know the benefits of silver. As a matter of fact, silver is what they used before the advent of antibiotics. This is nature's antibiotic, people. It will kill those bacteria, those microorganisms or pathogens we call them, without harming the immune system. So this is big time, and this is something that every household should have. You should have this in your medicine cabinet. We're talking about functional medicine here, that you can reach for this if your child's scraped, they have a bruise, a cut, what have you. If you take this, you take it about 1 tablespoon 2 or 3 times a day, depending on the size of the individual, and this will protect you even in this time where we have viruses going around. So this is your silver, Super Silver. Let's talk very quickly about these minerals. Now, we refer to this as Ormus minerals, and if you go online, you will see a lot about the power of these Ormus minerals. Now, minerals are important, as we know. We take in vitamin C, we take in fruits and vegetables, but unless you have certain minerals, the body will not be able to synthesize, it will not be able to metabolize and utilize vitamins the way it should be. Alright? So this is important. So again, we have our minerals, and by the way, this includes essential minerals as well. Here we have, this is our little hand sanitizer, referred to as silver gel. And once the light hits this, the color will change, okay? And that's because it's showing these silver particles in here. You can use it as a hand sanitizer for cuts and bruises, etc. I want to share this with you in this short video. Our muscular engineer spoke about this. We had literally thousands of testimonies with this powerful...
I am Vanessa Thomas with the Tobago News at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. The THA Division of Health, Wellness and Family Development on Wednesday morning reported 1 new case of COVID-19 in Tobago. According to the division, established protocols have since been implemented with regard to the new COVID-19 case, inclusive of contact tracing, which is ongoing. The division said the patients discharged have met the clinical criteria for discharge and they will not be required to further isolate at home. The total number of active cases in Tobago is 24. 18 people have been discharged, while the number of deaths remain at 1. Overall, 818 samples have been submitted to the Tobago Regional Health Authority and other local sites for testing, with 42 testing positive. In other news, the Progressive Democratic Patriots, the PDP, has opened nominations for the upcoming THA election. The party made the announcement for nominations on Wednesday on their social media platforms and said they are officially open for selection of candidates and will run until September 15th. Screening will start after that. The nomination form asks for details such as status in the party, citizenship status, occupation, WhatsApp contact, religion, highest level of education, the electoral district they want to represent, 2 references, a biography of themselves, and a personal statement. Deputy political leader of the party, Farley Augustine, said the PDP is looking for a team of the absolute best, people who are community-oriented, hard-working within their villages, not strangers to their neighborhoods, and who are honest with integrity. The PDP currently holds 2 of the 12 electoral districts on the island. Finally, the radio and newspaper series titled Our Family, Our Future have already started on the Street 919 FM and Newsday Tobago. The series addresses issues affecting and surrounding families. It will air every Tuesday until November 10th, 2020, again on the Street 919 FM from 1:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. and Newsday Tobago. The newspaper series will start subsequently. Don't forget to tune in and share. And that's a brief look at news in Tobago on the Street 919 FM and online Facebook and YouTube. Stay tuned for a news update at 10 o'clock, another at 11, and major news at noon. I am Vanessa Thomas. Do enjoy your morning.